my God, listen.
Yeah.
When we start, no more of this fucking anime bullshit. This isn't weeb easy. This is speakeasy, and it's mad speakeasy. Imp, don't fuck this up.
Wait a second. Why are we live without the intro?
Are we live?
We have this. What the fuck, Imp? Your first day? Think
Yeah,
I
he
had
hit
to
the
shield
live
up.
button.
I think I went to shield up. Bella, it's time to stop working and start drinking. And welcome. What the?
Best intro ever.
That's a hell of a cold open.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Slender, what's that anime you watch with the elf?
Freerin.
And welcome to.
It's dubbed, right? So people can just
Alrighty,
watch
well,
it.
Just go ahead. And what? All right. Well, somebody wants to laugh. Fuck, I forgot he has power. And welcome all my Madanites. It's a very special speakeasy where apparently we're gonna allow the producer to be here on screen the whole time. That's different.
And we're letting girls in.
Believe me, I've noticed. What's up, Soul Assassin? Why don't we have names under us?
Because the producer's not doing his job.
How do you even do that? Do you even know how to do that?
Yeah.
You go into the settings and do show names.
That feels like no need to go that deep into inside baseball right now. So last night I came across probably one of my top 5 YouTube creators of all time, and I only saw a 30-second trailer of his, like 5 minutes, like maybe 2 minutes of another video, and I already knew he was special, which is why we are going to be madfapping the world's first, allegedly, ghost behaviorist.
Behavioralist.
No, behaviorist.
Oh, and
That's
by
his
the way,
term.
Mad, you're just
That's
showing
his
up
term.
as a white nipple on the stream.
What? What?
Your avatar is not showing. It's just
Is
a
he
white nipple.
really?
Your face isn't showing.
Hey,
He
I'm
is
trying
a
to
white
help
nipple.
you.
Well, okay then. Shit. I don't know what
The
to
rest
do.
of us have real faces. You're not.
Wow. You think the producer would have mentioned this before we went live earlier when we were sitting
He's
here?
not watching your show. It's still
You got an icon on the screen in front of me.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
in StreamYard. But
Yeah.
It does-
if you
it's
look at there,
still-
now
there it
Mad's
goes.
got the
Now it is.
Wookiee on his head.
There. Okay. Well, I guess YouTube has dictated
That works.
which icon I should use.
Hey, I just didn't want you to go naked.
Did anybody
the
else
whole
hear that Dadoon?
stream? Yeah, it was Weezer. Say it ain't so.
No, Dadoon, the Windows, the Windows thing.
Are you about to get a blue screen of death on your own stream?
I don't think it
Hopefully-
was mine because I didn't see anything pop up. Anyway, so thanks for all that, guys. Welcome to MadFab. Where was I? Oh, yes, I found this guy. It was like divine intervention, whatever. Anyways, he's the world's first ghost behaviorist, his term. And yeah, I saw a couple of people because apparently there was some YouTube drama that everyone wants to fucking talk about across the board.
By the way, I produced the names on there. I don't want the producer getting credit for what I just fixed.
Well, you are one of the producers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I get credit.
I don't know if you know this. Mad has a 27-man production team, and you're like number 14. So
And I
Aw.
still haven't got
know your fucking role.
wanted to do some of the other stuff. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna be madfapping. I don't know his name. The ghost doctor. And anybody got anything else to say about him?
No,
anything?
because I decided not to watch the clips you showed so that I could go into this blind like a good Mad Fapper.
By the
I
way,
am
Soul Assassin, I
also
love the
going in
icon.
blind.
And also, you goddamn right. I thought I lost my nipple because it was burnt. I remember the first time like it got hard, and I like told my dad, I was like, Dad, Look, I didn't lose my nipple.
It's still functional.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I haven't been milked in years. All right, well, let's get going. Let's mad fap this shit.
Mad's got nipples, Greg. Could you milk him?
You
Oh,
can
boy.
milk anything with it.
All right, let's get to mad fapping.
Okay.
Can nipples become ghosts? You have like a ghost nipple?
What is it? You have a
nipples,
phantom
if you-
nipple
phantom nipple?
sensation?
Do you think Chris Hemsworth was feeling that when he had his nipples ripped off in that movie for some reason?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't
That
know.
was
I
seemed-
missed it.
I
think
don't
I
know
blinked
when they actually
when it
came
happened.
off.
Yeah, I
It
think
was-
blinked.
He shoved
Yeah.
the spike through somebody's head because somebody walked at him, and then suddenly his nipples are gone.
Because he was the way that contraption was handcuffed to Dementis was through nipple rings. Because that
Why-
makes sense.
Whose bright
Why
idea
would
was
that
that?
be? Wow. Yeah. Cool. Imp, you want to? There we go. All right. By the way, Imp, haven't heard you say anything.
I'm here. So we're
How is
Alright,
that
cool.
unusual
Well,
for a stream?
And verified. Well, I just wanted people to know that he is here.
Oh, Imp's your X-ray girl.
I don't know what that means.
Hello, my name is Chris Boris, and I am the
And I'm not sure how to
first
take that.
ever
Wait,
ghost
hold on, pause
behaviorist.
it
And I'm
already.
sure your first question is,
Did he pronounce his name as Chris Boris?
Instead of boars? Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Matt, tell him who else this guy is.
Oh, so I was trying to do a thumbnail that I gave up on, but I was trying to look for a picture of him. This dude, apparently back in the day, came out as the irate gamer, not to be confused with the angry gamer.
Angry video
And-
game nerd.
Yeah, and I guess along the way, he's like, you know what? I'd rather talk about Ghost or something.
He was one of those guys.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The irate gamer, the angry video game nerd, the game
Yeah.
critic. Like,
Hey,
he's one of those.
He
Frost.
is irate gamer.
Matt, am I supposed to let this person in?
Oh, yep. And joining us is Shredda.
Hey.
Are you using the good mic?
It's the loudest I've ever heard her, so apparently.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Howdy, Shredda. Long time.
Hi, guys.
Your lucky culture's not here to hit on you.
Shredda, I brought you a friend.
You brought, wait, what?
I brought you a friend. Say hello. Oh, apparently she didn't want to talk to you. She's being catty already. I don't know if you guys have even been introduced and you won't talk to each other.
Is this Bride of Slender?
Well, can't you see the picture? I mean,
No, I
put her in-
can't. It's too small.
No,
I can't
he's
see
talking
anything.
he's talking to Bride of Slender.
Oh.
less than 10 minutes and women have already tried to take over this damn stream.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Bride of
in-
Slender is being quiet in a corner.
And yet she's still somehow.
but in just
the
2
real-
weeks, Mad, you will escape Shredda and be staying in the
Okay,
guest
well,
house with
Brother,
Oh,
me.
we don't
yeah.
need your help.
I've heard that you're his YouTube wife now, so
Yep, YouTube wifey. That's
No,
correct.
he's my YouTube wife.
mm,
You mean
I
what?
did the
Check that
RSVP.
tweet.
He's my plus one.
but wives usually RSVP, so you're
True.
kind of. You know,
I have never RSVP'd
Hold
to
on.
anything in my life.
Let's hold on. Let's be honest. Brahma is on a business trip, so Mad is his YouTube mistress.
What the fuck?
Yes.
does that mean?
Oh,
I'm sorry. Am I not a YouTube content creator person?
what?
I said
You are the,
you're the
you are the
I don't-
YouTuber's YouTuber,
I don't care for
but
any
it's
of
not
your
a business
responses.
trip for you.
I did not realize when he said he was the YouTuber's YouTuber that was literal.
Yes.
Yeah.
He belongs to all of YouTube, especially us YouTubers.
he can get passed around to whichever one
Dude,
of us
his
is on the
bits
trip.
belong to all of
Whoa.
us.
No,
Dude,
don't
his
you bring in
bitch
that
belongs to
Chad
all of us.
Marxist bullshit.
Mad belongs to the YouTube streets.
I don't know. It's a weird behavioralist thing.
Behavior. Look, it's on
There-
the screen.
There is
What
no
is
L.
a-
Behaviorist.
What is a yes, behaviorist? That's what I've been saying.
Wait, no, say it again.
Behaviorist.
Oh wait,
I feel
what?
like there's extra syllables
I
being
can't
added
roll
to
my R's.
No,
Did you
he's
say-
taking them out.
Did you say
Behaviorist.
syllables?
it. Wait, how did you function in Texas if you can't roll your R's?
By
He
calling
functions
someone that
just
speaks Spanish
fine.
and putting it on speakerphone. All right. Well, now that all that's done, I don't know where I was. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah.
His name is Chris Boris instead of Chris
yes.
Boris.
Used to be the irate gamer, has the mouth of a Ron Perlman. And
Wait, hold
I think,
on.
no,
Hold
Boosh
on.
had it right. He said that he looks like Rob Liefeld with Down syndrome. If any's a comic book fan, they'll get that.
Oh no. Oh boy.
It's weird having her being able to be at full volume.
Apparently,
So-
the mobile game is having a crash right now that she needs your help.
It
with
is
now.
not. I just happened
God, here we
to
go.
see this guy, and he's my new favorite, and so I felt that I needed to be present for this.
I wonder if he was a samurai too. Let's get going. Let's press play.
Wait,
I need.
hold on,
Okay.
hold on, damn it!
That was insane.
I can't, I can't, I can't hear myself in my mic.
Oh my
She-
god.
You
Hold
don't
on.
need to.
Wait, hold on. You can't hear yourself in your mic. How about your headphones?
Well, no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Okay, here's what's weird. I have noise canceling headphones on. I
Yeah.
can hear you. And I'm in a different room.
Wait, hold on, damn it.
Hold on. This is the guy that Mad slept with in my dream last night.
Wrong. They were just doing cocaine at a party.
It never gets to the sleeping part. I just know.
Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
this is even better. So in the
Oh,
dream,
Jesus Christ.
where Matt is up to no good, he doesn't actually even get to the no good. You just know
Right.
he must have.
Yeah.
That's even worse, Shredda.
Yeah.
You're like
just
taking.
know
That's like
in
3 steps
there.
removed from him actually doing anything.
Well, no,
and
like
you're being
he-
mad about
You
it.
have
He
his minority
does it.
report? Are you like a
I'm a.
She's
What do they call the
Hey,
precog?
Tim.
precog. Oh,
She's
God,
like-
if
She's
that's
like, they never got to the sex, but I knew when I saw Mad doing bumps off of his tits that it was going somewhere.
Also,
I
it
knew
was
because
weird
in
he
my
had
dream,
tits.
Mad started singing his theme song. So no.
Hail the Mad King.
By the way, with Dallas coming up, your precog warning bells must be going off the chart for
Oh
him.
yeah. Oh, big time.
It's
I was like,
drama and
oh.
him in a guest house.
Oh, you forgot to RSVP. Sure.
I didn't even know it was a thing. Also, Reign of the
Sure.
Mad King.
Oh,
Give me the
Brahma
ripples
has
for
a
this
plus
cocaine.
one.
You think I'm going to stay in the guest house with the pleb?
Oh, are you saying the pleb has to earn extra points to like? Oh, you
What
want to
has
come in?
happened?
You want to come to the front?
I don't know,
I
man.
remember back
A
when I would do
guest
these
house?
and maybe have 1-2 other people on here with me and
Yeah, but they
wasn't
were
all just
Australians and twins.
hating
Or Grant.
on me.
Hold on, a guest house?
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
it's a garage. It's a
Oh.
garage with a room above it.
Okay, hold on.
Like, oh,
Don't
so
don't try
you're
to like
fancy.
no, don't try to like, oh, look guys, I'm almost as poor as you too. You know, because they went
Yeah,
from a
Shredder,
guest
why aren't you
house-
coming? You
I'm a
you
man
guys
of the
have your
people.
own apartment.
That wasn't a thing
Oh.
until right now.
Oh, good question. Mad.
Don't act like you're excited to have this to hold over my head for the rest of our lives.
That
He's
sounded
already
very
said.
accusatory.
Yeah, well, she's already said that the thing she's looking forward most is to using this against me later.
Yeah.
I was reasonably
I mean,
informed that you
obviously.
had work to do to make sure that Mad could stay into the lifestyle to which he'd become accustomed.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, we've all known for a long time that Mad is the woman in the relationship. Like, that's
well,
not.
yeah,
the fuck?
I mean, obviously.
She's the breadwinner. She's the provider. Like,
I'm the man.
She's
Yeah.
the giver of Madden every August for your birthday.
The giver of
What?
Madden.
One day that will stop.
Whoa, whoa,
Wait, what happened?
Whoa.
Wait, what? I was texting somebody.
Oh, who are you texting?
Don't worry about it. They know who they are because they received a message.
Oh,
Drama.
It's not you.
oh, Avi.
Anyways, so can we get to the mad fapping thing?
Sure. Now
It's a
that I've been
different
put in
show.
my place.
Wait, can we put it on pause? My game needs me.
All
Hold
right,
on,
well,
my farming just refreshed.
Go
I've
spend
got
your
more-
extra energy on
Yeah,
your
I was
mobile
like-
game.
I just got 5 more crystals for my daily spin.
It's a
I
strategy
can
game,
put you in the
Brahma.
back. I
God.
can put you in the back. You need to play your game or whatever. All right, ready?
You sound so passive aggressive. My God.
Dude,
No,
Almost
that's
like a woman.
aggressive, aggressive.
Fucking, here we go.
Back to
What
Chris
kind of
Boris.
what would a behaviorist make of your passive aggressive?
You know, we're not supposed to be mad fapping me. We're supposed to be mad fapping him.
Are there
But this
ghost
is-
therapists? Do we need a ghost couple?
Ooh.
Best
kind of person.
first 15 minutes ever.
Oh, Tim's talking. The Mavs won tonight.
Yeah, I was trying to ignore that
Whoa.
because I haven't got to see the game yet. But
Oh.
excited about that, man.
Oh.
Luca got that venom in him, and Lively is playing way above what he should be as a rookie. Anyway, all right, let's get to mad fapping. Yee.
As what is a ghost behaviorist? Well,
Yep.
somebody that studies the behavior patterns of spirits. And
Wait,
up until
pause it
now,
already.
No one has ever done this before. And this
Hold on. What? One can put on the caption. There we go. Go back 2
How-
seconds because I did not get his explanation. He said it so fast.
He said it's one who studies the behaviors
a
of
ghost
spirits.
behaviorist. Well, somebody that studies the behavior patterns of
Some of
spirits.
the studies.
And up until now, no one has ever done this before.
Yeah,
And
I
this
can
is
think
highly
of a few
relevant because
reasons.
If we're trying to
People,
find the next
right?
level in ghost hunting, you have to
Pause,
start
pause.
getting into the psyche of a spirit, and that's exactly
Hold on,
The
bullshit.
neck-
I
hold
watched a
on.
movie called Casper where this is exactly what Bill Pullman did. He was a therapist for ghosts.
And I'm pretty sure John Cusack did it too.
Okay, but he's not a therapist of ghosts. He's a behaviorist, meaning it's kind of like me with my weebology, right? I'm not watching weeb shit. I'm looking at the societal impact of weebness. Does that
I
make
don't-
sense?
Psychological
I
stuff.
don't watch the shows that make the pillows. I just watch the people who buy the pillows.
Yeah, well, I would have said who fucked the pillows, but what? So yeah, so he's saying that this is the next level in ghost hunting. So he's playing on Ghost Hunting Plus.
So I didn't have the money to make the sounds happen when I'm fake in a haunted house. So I'm just gonna make
Oh,
notes.
that comes though.
So he's going to find the ghost and then he's going to hang out with them.
Right.
and talk
yeah,
to
yeah.
them about their, feelings. And
No,
stuff
no,
like that.
you're no,
Ah,
that's
he's
a
not ghost
therapist.
therapist.
He's just
watching
observing.
them.
Right. Think Jane Austen or whatever her name is with the
He's a
gorillas.
stalker. He stalks
Gorillas in the
ghosts.
mist.
But
Yeah.
if you can't see the ghost, how can you just watch their behavior?
Because he can
Well-
see the behavior through
Wait, he can see the
interactions.
ghost?
Instead
No,
of
he can see the behavior.
Is he also a medium?
No.
Because that
instead of gorillas in the mist, it's solids in the it's mist in the solids.
Oh boy. Well,
That
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him up in a deer stand with a sheet being undercover so they don't notice him.
I hope he does the thing where you spray it so they can't scent, get his scent when he's up there in the deer blind.
Okay, let's go.
So you think he's covering himself in urine?
Wait, what?
Ghost
Ghost
urine.
I'll
urine?
talk about how I've
Yeah.
broken all that down, and I've got a really neat.
Well, I mean,
diagram
apparently, if
showing
he's not going to be
what
a
it's all
therapist
about.
for him,
And if you
he's
don't believe in
just
spirits, then
watching
this video is not
I
for
believe
you.
they call it
Please just
ectoplasmic
click
discharge.
away. But I
Uh,
feel like
and-
I haven't really done any type of video.
Okay. If we can pause it when people start talking, because he just said a lot of dumb shit there. He said, if you don't believe in this video isn't for you. I don't, but this video is exactly this. You made this for me. You don't know it, but you made it for me.
I actually like it better when you shorthand what he said. It's makes more
Right.
sense.
That's what he said. Yeah.
I was reading it.
Yeah. He said a lot of shit. I didn't.
I was reading it. I appreciate your subtitles. Thank you.
It's not like Imp made the subtitles. He didn't invent
Well,
it. It's
I
not,
know,
he
but
didn't
I
generate the
appreciate-
code.
Yeah, I appreciate him
Typing it out
having
as
them
fast as
on.
you can.
What the fuck? I was the one that told him to turn it on. Do you see what happens, guys?
But it was a great idea from the producer to just go ahead and put the closed captioning on without anybody asking.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
somebody really hates subtitles.
Okay, no. Here's the thing.
Hates.
I'm not even gonna get into it. Let's mad fap it. We're not mad
I
fapping.
can't
my
even
life.
watch Godzilla -1 since it's not available dubbed.
Waiting on the American version. I
America.
think it's gonna be P
It's
Diddy's
called
comeback.
Brozilla.
Okay, mine was better. It's gonna be P Diddy's comeback. He's gonna have another Godzilla song.
Bieber is afraid.
like this before because I didn't feel like the time was right. But now,
Do you
people
think
are-
he has
are
an
starting
inner
to
monologue, Mad?
awaken, so
Did
to
he-
speak, and
did
I
he
feel like
does
this is
Godzilla?
the perfect time because there
When
is
this
a
guy's
certain
observing
part
the
of
ghost,
paranormal
does he? If
aspect
he has
in-
no
in
inner
the
monologue, how
ghost
does he
hunting
take
world
notes?
Oh, how
that
about
no one is
before we
really
start talking, we
touching.
say pause?
Look,
'Cause
we're
I
gonna
can't hear
talk
him
all the
and
time.
you.
That's
Right,
what the
what was
subtitles are
pause?
for.
B-roll of him with the pen pressed up to his lip.
With the tabs on his notebook, like why does he need that many tabs to just get? I have
Like
to
he
get
was
to these
studying for
sections.
the ghost test.
Like he's here's the section on the what the ghost does at 2 a.m. Here's the section on what the ghost does when it's hungry.
These
God,
are the
it's-
ghost mating habits.
Yeah, it's for different types of observations. God,
Is that how you run things with science?
maybe.
Little multicolored.
I mean, that's not.
tabs?
I mean, I use Post-its, but to each their own.
Did you see Fall Guy, Shredder?
Oh, all you speakeasy noobs doing a what the flick instead of a speakeasy.
Yep.
I'm just asking if she puts the post-its up like the guy in Fall Guy does.
I have
All the way
not
around
seen
the
Fall
house?
Guy. No, that's psychotic. Mine are limited to an area, one corner.
Of the apartment?
Of the room.
So you never leave a post-it for Mad in another
No.
part of the house?
No.
No, he sends
get
me
lost.
a PowerPoint in my email. But I forgot one of the weddings we went to not like long ago. I got not only an itinerary but a breakdown of all the people that will be there, who I need to talk to, who I shouldn't talk to, what should I say to them, and flashcards for like who they are.
Please pause the PowerPoint now to
Yes.
refer to Exhibit B on.
I had to.
What's
So
going
she
on?
had
Too many people.
Mad, she had a dream, and so she knew which people you shouldn't talk to because you would get into trouble.
I'm
Please
like,
refer
no,
to Excel spreadsheet 1A.
I didn't have a dream about it. That's based off of reality.
And I'm pretty sure that we only talked to 2 other people the entire time.
That is not true.
Were they
I was-
approved people, Mad? Were they on the approved list?
Of course, that's
There
why
was
we were
there
talking to
wasn't a non-approved list. It was just
I can't wait
You
till
know,
you get your
hey.
PowerPoint for Dallas.
All right, let's go. Do it.
I'm already working on it.
Upon, especially when you look at paranormal TV, and it's sad because I've pitched show after show after show that tries to get into this area that people are so interested in learning.
Wait, hold
about,
on.
and
What,
they don't.
Okay. So in the trailer, I saw these things, and they beep when a ghost is doing behavior things.
Are they EMF meters?
Yeah, more than likely.
I don't know.
Ghost.
It could be EFP, EM. Ooh, go on.
I thought, what were they called in Ghostbusters?
wasn't it a Geiger counter that he was using?
No,
No,
that's
in
radioactivity.
Ghostbusters,
Yeah,
there's
but I
no
thought that
EMF
that's-
meters.
No,
That
you
was
don't
the
use that one
PKE
unless you're at
meter.
Hiroshima. Or
I'm sorry.
Nagasaki.
Are you guys
How
saying
do
that
we-
Chernobyl doesn't have ghost?
No,
No.
they
That's
got
a
a
good
vet.
question.
Nuclear
completely-
explosion vaporized ghosts.
It was a PKE meter. In
Yeah, that was what
Ghostbusters.
was in Ghostbusters.
They used EMF meters too.
I'm like, what does it measure?
Electromagnetic fields.
Yeah.
Psychokinetic energy.
That was a different one.
That was the PKE meter.
Yeah.
Boy, my.
That's what
God.
Egon had.
The PKE
Psychosomatic
meter.
agitate. All right, we can go on.
Psychosomatic.
I want to touch it, so I don't know if it's too sophisticated for them
That's not how that
or if there's a
sounds.
hidden agenda.
Hold
or
on.
what. We'll
Pause
get
it,
into
pause
that
it.
in a
Hold
later
on, hold on.
episode.
Did he just say that they all rejected all his show pitches because they were too sophisticated?
Yes, his ideas. Or there was a hidden agenda.
Oh no, you can't have Big Ghost keeping out the little guy doing his own show.
Dude, he literally
What's up,
just
man?
bought everything from the Phasmophobia game and is using it in a show.
Please refer to this notebook with the crazy hot meter.
He drew a square on a notebook and said that it was too sophisticated for people who make TV shows.
She's like, no, I don't think you're getting it. We have these, what are they called? The Geiger, dang it, now I'm saying the Geiger kind of thing.
EKE meter.
Yeah, we have EKE meters and we lay them on the floor, but in specific areas, right? Did I lose you? No?
Did
Well,
you just
have you guys
say
ever taken a-
EKE
He's like-
meters?
He's gonna go up to him. Have you ever taken a personality test? That's what I'm gonna put the ghosts in the square. They're aggressive but introverts.
So we opened with me cold calling Ghost, right, for a survey.
The problem with most ghosts are they're antisocial introverts, so they don't tend to appear to everybody, just to the people they really like.
He looks so intense in the pauses.
It's when you get those type A extroverts, that's where you got a problem with these spirits.
Yeah.
I like
Everything-
the decor behind him too.
Everything about him says early 2000.
He's got a Japanese sword, an Indian god, and a Chinese guard.
I would bet
Are we sure
$20.
that's a Japanese sword? That looks like a knife. At
Who
best.
else?
Okay, well,
Who
you know.
wants to bet $20 he's got a tribal tattoo on his upper arm?
Oh, you bet he does.
Or barbed wire, one of the two.
Yep.
Or some
What's wrong
and a
with
tramp
that?
stamp of Godsmack on his
Or-
lower back.
some type of Chinese like letter that he thinks means hope, but it means dumbass.
I always
Yeah.
wanted a tribal tattoo.
What the fuck? Can we press play? I don't even want to go down that road.
For this episode, I just kind of want to answer the question of what
The
is
best thing is
ghost
Matt. She's
behaviors.
talking about getting one of those
Back
face
in
ones, like she's
2012,
Maori or something.
I was researching things like psychology, sociology, ancient texts,
Wait, hold on.
the Tibetan
Stop.
Book
Hold
of the
on.
Dead,
Pause.
Egyptian.
Did you throw up
No,
like an
okay, hold on.
Inco
Pull back a couple seconds. There was so much he said he was studying.
Psychology, sociology, ancient text, not from any particular civilization,
Yep.
just ancient texts that I happen to find.
And not that he was studying them, he was researching things
Yeah, that's so
like
weird.
psychology and sociology.
It's,
I
it's-
love the tongue. That's perfect.
you know what that means, right? He read about what psychology is on Wikipedia. Yeah.
You know what's even better? He was like, I just marathoned Ancient Aliens on the History Channel.
I'm just waiting for my hair to grow out so I can
By the
put
way,
it
this
in
is
there.
I'm not
This
saying
is-
it's aliens, but it's
this is
aliens.
I'm not saying it's ghosts, but it's their behavior. This is a
Did we get
great
it with
fucking-
the tongue sticking
Yeah,
out?
that's what I was trying to say.
Does this dude look like the love child of Vince McMahon and some?
Oh, it's
And Ron
definitely,
Perlman,
it's definitely a little bit of Vince McMahon, yeah.
little
Yeah,
Ron.
I can see the
Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah, and Chris Gore.
Oh,
And maybe
God, now I
Howdy
see it.
Doody.
Oh boy.
He's really the everyman's man. Can you press the period button
What?
to go frame by frame? Because I wanted to see everything that he listed on your keyboard. That's where the period button is. Right? Isn't that what goes one frame at a time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only once a month.
Okay, maybe this isn't going to be fast enough yet. Okay, here we go. So back in 2012, he was
Pretty sure he
researching-
just did a bump off of his middle finger.
Dude,
Hey,
did
Keely.
Ghost poke him in the eye? Was that like behavioristic action?
Well, they
We
say
are
when your
watching
nose-
the world's first ghost behaviors.
Ghost behaviors. Well, they say that when a ghost is near your nose itches, or
Oh,
that's how you can
dude.
tell.
All right, so what
that
symbol?
the
What
same?
culture symbol is this thing that's coming up?
Buddhist?
Mayan?
Nah, it looks Buddhist or Hindu.
I
It's got
don't know, I
three
just made it
eyes.
up.
Hindu, I
It
would
kind of
guess.
looks Tibetan.
You know
Some
what? It looks
six-armed
Temple
lady
of
has
Doom.
to come and fight that thing with swords.
Oh yeah, it might be Tibetan because don't they have that like karmic wheel like
Mhm.
concept?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's keep going. I want to get that full.
Bush says it's Hindu. So there we go.
Okay, so
That's
psychology,
Egyptian.
researching things
That's
An
like
Ankh.
Obviously.
Yeah. So apparently, psychology and sociology is an Egyptian ankh.
But the good news is he gets an extra life in Diablo.
True.
ancient. Oh, what is it going to be? Ancient what? Oh, text.
Ancient texts
Ancient
like
texts. Okay, how did you say for
Oh,
those?
so he
champ?
can read He can read Sanskrit.
Sanskrit.
I have the only copy of the Book of the Dead.
Oh,
Wait,
there's-
hold on.
That's
He's-
that's Norse.
That's Hebrew.
I was about to say, doesn't that look like one of the games you play at Cracker
I
Barrel?
thought that was the way that the Norse worlds were all joined.
Oh, I thought that's the thing you spin during Hanukkah. Like you spin it.
The
Yeah,
language is
that's-
Hebrew.
That's not
Dreidel,
9. Slender,
dreidel,
There's
dreidel.
10 circles there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
All right,
10.
so
But yeah, that's definitely
The
what,
te-
Arabic
the-
or Hindi.
He
you can
did say
press
it,
play.
the Tibetan Book of the Dead.
is that a thing?
Is there more than one Book of the Dead?
It's not
And-
Jewish, Boosh. It's Hebrew.
It's Jewish.
Jewish
interest?
isn't a language.
The Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Why are so many ancient cultures making Books of the Dead? I feel like that's a recipe for bad things like a mummy to happen.
All right, we can press play on
Dude,
it.
as
And
long as you say the words exactly,
A lot
you're
to the
fine.
point where
Klaatu,
the things I
Veratu,
was
Niktu?
implementing into ghost hunting was just far exceeding my expectations, and I couldn't call myself a
even
ghost hunter
I was
anymore
impressed by myself.
because the stuff I
Wait,
was
pause it.
doing was kind of transcending what everybody else.
You.
That's where
The-
Slender used to be stationed.
The fucking hubris of this motherfucker. Even I wasn't expecting me to be this great. And I could have called myself a ghost hunter because I transcended their existence.
That is
I'm
the
a-
most
Yeah.
mad quote I've ever heard someone on one of these shows say.
Dude,
Well, I
that
don't-
does look like a combat information center behind him, though.
I don't care for
Like,
the
that's a
implications.
fucking
of what I'm
radar
saying.
screen. Where did he get this
No,
equipment?
I was pointing. Yeah, no, I'm just saying that I didn't expect myself to
Yeah.
be that good. Is a very mad quote.
Okay, well, you say
Yep.
that now, and I kind of get it now. You know what I mean? Like before, I'm like, oh man, what a pretentious asshole. I'm like, oh wait,
No, but you would say it more
get it now.
playful and happy. You wouldn't
That's
say it as
what I'd
pretentious.
say.
yeah, I always cover up my.
Yeah, the difference
ahead.
between Matt and this guy is this guy means it. We all know Matt
Did he
doesn't.
green screen that behind him
Yeah, of
I-
course
that's what I
Matt
was
doesn't mean
wondering.
it.
while also using the night vision version of the camera?
Why?
Like I have a skiff that I have access to.
He doesn't look Druze.
Yeah, like that could be a combat information center console. It could be an air traffic control console. I don't know what the
Mhm.
hell's going on back there.
You should
But
know
he's
that
got
almost
radar.
anything can fall off the back of a truck.
I didn't think Ghost showed up on radar, but he's got radar.
Well, here's the other thing too: is most of his channel is him actually going ghost hunting. So he could be on a boat or in an
On a
air-
boat? Oh, sorry. I
Yeah.
thought this was his
He's
personal
bringing
equipment.
like a Spiz 49 with him. What the fuck does he have a radar screen for?
Yeah.
To find the ghost to study their behavior.
Well, let's
That's
press
Yeah.
play.
Bruno. That's not a commercial radar behind him. That's a
else
military
was doing. I'm
radar.
not saying that to boost my ego. It's true. The first time out using this foundation that I started building up from, I ended up getting a 90-minute interaction with a spirit. Now, let
What?
this sink in for a second. 90 minutes. If you watch any of these
Can you
shows
hit
on
pause real
TV,
quick? I've always wondered what it would be like to listen to L. Ron Hubbard talk in his prime. And I kind of feel like I'm seeing it right now where he's
Yo.
like, I had a 90-minute conversation
You're
after I
right,
came
'cause
up with
he-
the system.
He has reinvented this entire for one. It's made up in the ghost hunter bullshit is all bullshit anyways.
Sure.
But not only has he perfected it, but he has transcended it to another level. To where
It's
if
like-
anybody watches his 90-minute video, they will Minecraft themselves.
He's like, if you watch my video, putting no money down, you will be able to be a ghost behaviorist.
I guess
I'm gonna
that was too deep of an L. Ron Hubbard cut for anybody. So his book Excalibur was said that anybody that read it Minecraft themselves. Also, he never wrote it, but he did. And if you read it, you died.
Is that because your thetan levels went off the chart from reading the book?
Too much to
Going
handle.
on mute for a second to explain to the one who doesn't have a lot of streaming experience what Minecrafting is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can
we-
just picture Bride of Slender like, what were they playing video games for?
What did he go against that dragon thing?
Does he even know how to cut down trees? I don't know Minecraft. Let's
What
go.
is it called? The Ender Dragon?
Who the? Why would I know that?
It is called the Ender Dragon. Yes, I know that because I play the shit out of Minecraft.
Mad's
Gross,
Book Club
Slender.
coming soon. First book Excalibur.
It's going to be LGBTQ welcoming. All right, we can put that.
You'll see that the longest interaction today is probably a minute. I'm going to say 2 minutes. I'm going to be very conservative there.
Shut
And
up.
say, okay,
Hold on.
2
Oh
minutes.
my God. He is the ghost L. Ron Hubbard.
All these
You
other
really believe
dumbass ghost hunters only
They
get 1 to 2 minutes. I got 90 on my
90
first
minutes.
try. First try. It's like Kim Jong Un or talking.
It's
Going golfing.
it's like
Okay,
he's
I
saying,
shot
do we think
16
he
under.
believes what he's saying, or do we think he's full of shit?
I don't know, because he's almost, outside of the invention of fire, I think my behaviorist, my ghost behaviorist ranks pretty high up, maybe third after will and fire.
Well, there's nothing as transcendent for the human species as him being able to communicate.
As he says it, though, he's like, but it's really better than both of those things. I just don't want to seem like that guy,
Is
Trust
he about
me,
to go?
it was not a raccoon in the wall of the shower.
Is he going to go
This
Trump
guy
and be
is
like,
hot.
people have said that this is the most amazing thing any human has ever done? I don't know if
Seriously,
that's
though.
true, but people have said it.
This is the kind of guy who, if he was around when Jesus was, he'd be like, oh, I mean, Jesus resurrected Lazarus, yeah, but then I went in there, I resurrected everybody else. Like,
Also,
all
it took me less than 2 days.
Also, sometimes Jesus waits and watches the football game instead of going to resurrect his friend
that's
Lazarus.
true.
It was
That
super
is
great.
true.
It was the best. It was a huge interaction with the ghost. It was the bestest interaction with the
By
ghost.
the
Also,
way, that was
Brahma-
a deep cut reference to a what the flick that never materialized.
Everybody missed the even deeper cut from Brahma about the raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah, well,
I know it well. I've heard it many times.
People would clear out of the bar if this guy started talking.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. Shredder, remember he's one of those people that would show up at the Thinkers and Drinkers and just dominate the conversation with the
I
most.
remember those people.
Yeah.
He would know the trivia answers before they even started.
No,
Well, no, I'm not trying. No, not when we were doing "Don't Quiz in My Hair."
Yeah.
That was our trivia. name.
That was
It-
your review.
It's definitely one of the people that would show up there trying to impress people.
Oh, like the ones with the PhD, like it's Doctor. Like get the fuck. out
It's
of
like
here.
Dr. Shredder. It's Dr. Shredder.
I'm Dr.
boy.
Jill.
Well, that they would correct you right in
Yep.
the beginning.
Yes. Yeah. Thank God the whole pronoun thing wasn't there because it would have went well.
Of like, oh, you have your PhD, eh?
Ooh. Eh?
Eh?
Is it Canadian? Eh? Is it
Were they like
Canadian
super
PhD?
pretentious when you're like, hey, Mr. So-and-so? And they're like, no, Mr. So-and-so is my dad. I'm
Yes.
doctor.
You
I'm
call me-
Dr. So-and-so.
You call me Dr. Zim Mikowski.
Yeah, and then I would make it a point not to do it because I don't like being told, or I would just call everyone doctor.
You just go,
You
hey,
tell
Mick.
me that it's doctor, I'm gonna start calling you champ.
All right, so
Then
Chris
I'm gonna call
Bohr's
you pal.
Hey,
Bohr's
bro.
Okay,
behavior is ghost behaviors. You know, L. Ron Hubbard started the Sea Org, Sea whatever.
Sea Org. Yeah, well, yeah.
Sea
but
Org. What was is what is his
before
what
that.
is his gonna be for the ghost one though? Is it gonna be like
What?
is his
The
gonna be an
acronym
Air
for
Force?
his ghost hunting team.
Is it gonna be an Air Force one? Like how do you top it? Like because this guy is going the L. Ron Hubbard route. He's gonna have a religion.
Do you
in a
think
couple
he's
of
in
years.
his Dianetics phase or his Scientology phase?
This is his Dianetics phase. He's
Yeah.
putting together the book, and then he's putting them on YouTube, and then he's gonna get his group, and he's gonna go full Scientologist. It'll be what is it? Spookologist. I don't know. Whatever
My-
his
my-
name he'll come up with.
Oh, I don't know about that one. We can go ahead and
a
unlist this one when we're
spookologist.
done.
Boy.
Okay, no reason to repeat it there, Shredder. We can just press play. We can move on.
Hail Xenu.
But this far exceeded that. The first time out using this, 90 minutes long. and
Oh,
I'm
look at the
not-
graph too. He put the graph
Shut
in.
up.
They did documentary
This is
I'm
on
not
sales
lying about
technique.
this. Hold on.
it.
I'm official. I put a graph in. It's like if I emailed you a PowerPoint.
Well, now
And
it's
every-
evidence. It's not just him saying shit. He put
That's
statistical
fact.
evidence.
Don't you
up.
know? Graphs are factual proof.
This is a
it-
source.
It's so crazy that I'm not lying. I feel as though you putting that in there makes me think that you may be lying.
You know what everybody who compulsively lies says right before they tell you a lie?
Right.
This isn't a lie.
Okay,
I'm not lying to you right now.
I'm not joking. Corn Pops existed, or whatever her name was.
Not a joke. Not a joke.
But this
Corn
feels
Pop
like
was
the
a
most
bad
sleazy
dude.
kind of sales pitch thing too, where he's like, the results so far
Yeah.
exceeding my expectation. Oh, and look, I'm telling you, it was 2 minutes versus 90, but just you can't really understand that till you see this graph. See it in graph form.
By the way, he says he did a documentary and not being a one-trick pony, but he's only talking about this one trick.
I don't know a lot of alive people who can last 90 minutes, let alone ghosts.
I know it takes you 90 minutes to chop these vegetables, but with this slap chop, it's only going to take 2 minutes. Watch this. You're going to love my nuts.
Hey, what's going on, Poe? Good to see you, brother. Oh, Shredder was asking about you not that
Here
long
either.
ago.
This is something I've done over and over and continuously because I found the key. I found the way to
Wow.
get into
And now you can too.
interview them, pull
Have
information.
you guys
Yeah,
ever
they
been
really
through
should
a
tell you
next
something.
level in ghost hunting?
yeah,
So
have you ever been through like a multi-level marketing
Remember,
pitch?
if we can say pause before we start continuously talking over him.
No, I was gonna. All right, you ever been? This is like a multi-level marketing pitch. This is like the dude who comes to you try to get you to do Amway
The timeshare.
or the timeshares or
Oh,
any
boy.
of those other things.
Okay, always make sure you get the mystery box. That boat, anybody can have a boat. You got to get the mystery box if you do the.
Oh, red snapper. Very
Chris
nice.
is gonna tell somebody, he's like, look, if you just listen to my pitch, I will give you. You will be able to choose tickets to the show,
Here's
or
the
you.
thing.
Or a remote
I'm gonna blow
viewing
this
on
out
Mars.
If you want to have a 90-minute interview with a ghost and get all this data from the ghost and write all this data down, it's real easy. Just make up all their responses.
Oh, it's not data. It's just their behavior.
He said he was pulling data from them.
Yeah.
I see that most of your 90 minutes was the ghost stood there and said nothing.
No, he said, I'm having interviews with them. I'm pulling data from them.
All right, let's keep going. I want to see what ghost hunting.
It boggles the mind. Maybe that's why the networks aren't touching it. It's
Oh,
just
Yeah,
very
that's why.
threatening.
That's why.
And
Wait,
I
how
get
is it threatening?
But at the same time, it's like I want to educate the people. And
Oh,
Wait,
what
hold
the
on.
hell?
Pause it.
Hold
Can we
on.
pause it? EFPs do that? They can interpret
No.
ghost sounds?
No, that's
you would
what
need
the-
an ultrasonic recorder for that.
The cassette recorder. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. An ultrasonic recorder or a cassette recorder? Those are two very different things. One is
Depends
Don't
on
ever
which
see
show
this
you're
weird
watching.
fucking thing called an ultrasonic sound recorder. It's sounds like bullshit to me, and they always say they hear something, but if you listen to it, it's nothing. But yeah, an EMF meter doesn't do that.
But it's amazing that he managed to get the clearest audio tape I've ever heard of a
Yeah, that's
ghost.
because it was someone else in the room saying that.
Yeah, and the
Oh.
ghost saying, "I'm looking for closure," because that's exactly what a ghost would usually say.
Yeah, because that's what they're known for. Poe, I have no idea why you're not a mod. Also, if I had any idea how to make you one, I would.
Right click his name and click mod.
Wait, no, sorry, hold on. Right click. That doesn't work on here.
In your actual chat, not in StreamYard.
Well, I don't have that up
Jesus.
Why don't you have your actual stream up?
because I have the chat right here.
Yeah. But you should have your actual stream up
Why?
so you can see when YouTube takes you down.
I feel like someone will let me know. We can press play.
for a while now, I've kind of held a lot of this stuff close to my
It's
vest
okay,
because it seems
YouTube
like
wife.
the stuff that I have put out
Doesn't
there.
listen to me either.
Because look, I've talked
I feel
to all the
abused.
top people in
Yep.
the paranormal, been interviewed by them,
Chris, welcome to the program. It's great to have you on Beyond Reality Radio.
The fuck?
and kind of floated things past them. And
Okay, hold on.
Sit there just piece
What just happened in the video?
He was
Did it-
showing that he's been on very popular paranormal shows to
He
talk
was
about methods.
Threw me off.
That was a subtle brag.
Yep.
But that's usually not
Like
how you
when-
do one of those things. You
Like when
usually-
little Chad's like, Let me just throw in this clip of me on Culture Casino's channel tonight.
He didn't think the interview went very well, so he just wanted you to know that he's been on the show. They might have told him he's full of shit right after that. But
I mean, we didn't even hear him say his whole name. All he said was Chris. I'm sure you can find a clip of somebody else being named Chris being interviewed. Like, I was interviewed on this.
Yeah, normally don't they like cut, when you say that, you do a cut, then you put up some kind of thing on screen showing your picture or
Well, no, it's
something from you on
radio.
the show.
There's no picture.
Well, even then you do a background with usually the radio show you were on.
Do you know how radios work?
They're all sound.
I'm talking about when you do a video of this, Mad.
Oh, him.
Yes. I'm trying to talk about him trying to sell
Sounded
people
like
on his
Christopher Walken
bona
saying
fides.
that.
Come on, they're all sound. Radio, it's FM, AM. You just kind of, you listen, you turn it on in your car, you listen to Coast. They tell ghost stories. Come on.
Yeah, why did
Do you think
use
he knows
Coast to
those
Coast?
people?
Well, he knows all of them. All the top people in...
Oh, I
in
didn't
all
know.
people.
I wasn't sure.
Well, he has to
Okay.
know them all because he's talking about how they're keeping everything under wraps on purpose. It's a
Oh.
conspiracy.
Well, he doesn't know for sure. He doesn't know if it's an agenda or it's just too complicated for their simple minds to understand.
the four
It finally
square.
dawned on me who he is. He's if Ray Stantz from Ghostbusters went bad.
Except his belt is not getting undone and his pants aren't getting pulled down by the ghost in the 90 minutes.
Ooh, I was
We
like,
don't
wait,
know. We
what?
have not seen all the
Yeah,
footage. Can we press
He
play?
hasn't talked about what he did in the
and
90
stuff that I
minutes.
put out there, and it's so sad to see them
What's those symbols?
trying to take a square peg and jam it into a circle hole.
Wait, so is he
which
saying his
what
shit
they're
doesn't
trying to
work?
do. I mean, you need the whole
Hold
body
on,
of
pause for a
evidence to
second.
do this.
Doesn't everybody in the world take a square peg and put it in a round hole?
But doesn't
Yeah,
that usually
I've
mean,
never heard anyone say
It's-
circle hole before up until this moment.
But doesn't that mean when you're trying to make something fit that doesn't fit, but you're trying to force it?
Yes.
This
Actually-
is Ghost Hunting
actually-
2.0. It sounds
Sure.
as though he's saying my shit doesn't work and I'm trying to force it to work.
No. They started off with a square peg and a round hole. He has brought the round peg.
The round peg does go in a square hole, though.
You see,
Yeah,
L. Ron
I'm like-
Hubbard started it and he finished it.
Isn't it all relative to size?
Oh, look at you, size queen.
Well, that was a weird laugh about that.
Well, I guess that question will be answered in the guest house. Press play.
One of the things that I want to talk about today
That's going
is
to be the
being a
highlight of the
ghost
show.
behaviorist really gets into the human side of a spirit.
Hold
and
on.
This is
Wait,
something I
what
haven't
the
really seen
what?
done before. So it seems
Wait.
like last year the paranormal
Imp,
shows
can we pause
tried
it
to
at any point,
emulate this,
please?
where
Imp can't keep up with you, man. You've got too much to say about this guy.
Well, it's a madfap. It's
Yeah, I think I should.
matting frame a pause.
Okay. He said that. No, can you go back just a few seconds so I can see what he said? Because he gets.
You're a
he throws
weird
out some-
laugh.
What?
talk about today is
Who's
being a ghost
representing
behaviorist
there?
really gets into the human side of a spirit, and this is something I haven't really
What
seen.
does that mean? The
done
human
before.
side of a
So
spirit.
it seems like last year,
But not
the
dead
paranormal-
side.
Yeah, the alive bit.
I mean,
I feel like
do you,
that's not going to be something a spirit would have.
do you have
Let's
a
be honest.
non-human side of a spirit?
Maybe.
If
A
there's
demon?
a human side of the spirit, it's standing in the corner while people are having sex and jacking off. I mean, you're invisible. That's
You
what
really
they,
went in a whole specific route with
I'm
what's gonna-
listening. I'm listening.
So
Let
that's-
them cook. Let them
It's like
cook.
a what? A
it's the gift
a
of
cuck spirit?
invisibility.
So if you were
No, it's not a
invisible,
cock. I mean,
It's
you're
Hold
just,
a
on, no.
cuck spirit. Just-
hold on, if you were invisible, your number one go-to thing would be just sitting in a corner, jacking off, watching people.
well, after I robbed the bank,
Oh,
sure.
Man, hold on. You know how embarrassing it's going to be when he's in the corner and his hand just keeps going through his ghost penis?
Is that like a Twilight Zone episode where the guy all he wanted to do was read the books?
All I
but
want to
his-
do is read the books. All
but
I
his
wanted to
glasses-
do is check off, but I
but his
can't.
glasses broke.
I'm not physically.
Oh, That would be so sad.
This
Well,
guy's
it would
like,
be.
I've been on a ton of big shows,
No wonder the guy had
but
to talk to the
Nerdrotic
ghost.
and Quarter Black haven't invited me onto their Sunday show yet. So I've got to make this video to get on to that.
Shows tried to emulate this, where they're like, "We're going to show you the next step of ghost hunting," which made me mad because I've been saying that for the last 5 years. I'm going to show you the next step of ghost hunting. So they're using
Wait,
Why is it like an
Wait, hold on,
anchor
hold on.
shape?
Who is he mad at? I missed it. Now he has beef with other ghost hunters?
Yeah,
He's
because
mad at
it's-
all the ghost hunters who are behind him.
Dude, the more I hear him talk, the more I hear Mad's voice coming out of him. Like now he's like, they're stealing all my bits. They're
Okay.
my bits, and everybody else is using them.
Imp,
I was
Imp,
doing it years before, and now they're just doing it.
Imp, this better not be one of your fucking games or whatever to where you're trying to use him as a reflection of me to teach me some kind of goddamn lesson. Like this is fucking Miracle on 34th
When
Street
have I
or
ever
whatever
done
it
that
is.
to anyone?
Why is Imp
let alone
getting
you?
yelled at?
Mad's
Because
not gonna learn.
he chose the videos.
No, Imp, you better not be trying to Ebenezer Scrooge Matt over
Yeah.
here. By getting
What?
him
The only thing
Getting
I've
him to
ever heard
reflect
Imp
on
get
his
upset
life.
about is you stealing legendaries.
Which I never did. That is a rumor.
What? I
Every
saw
freaking
you do it
time.
every time we played a game.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What's a legendary?
Press play.
You tune into these shows, and you're like, well, they're doing the same exact thing they're doing since 2008. And I know because I've watched these
And now they're
shows.
2000
I've
and
studied
late.
them. I know their sticking points. I
Wow.
watched them
Nailed
slam
it.
into
Nailed it,
walls.
Mad.
And then
Nailed
I
it.
sit there and go, using psychology, using philosophy, using Tibetan Book of the Dead, how can I navigate around those sticking points?
Pause it
What are
real quick.
sticking points?
Why is the Tibetan Book of the Dead the one that he's definitely committed to?
Why
Because
is
that's
he
the
later
one
Pope?
he,
the only
he
one
studied.
who figured out that ghosts were people once.
Why is he not just asking one question?
What are
Let's-
sticking points?
What's Gucci my spirits? That is the question to ask. Good one, Maurice McCracken.
Yeah, let's keep going. Maybe he'll explain these
This
sticking
next
points.
level. And I did it back
Buckle
in
up, everybody who's
2012.
lost 9
And
lives.
since then, I have learned so much and experienced so much that I haven't even talked about yet or put in book form. So this
In
is why I
book
kind of want
form?
to do this channel now.
Pause.
Uh,
Dianetics phase. That's right. He's in the Dianetics
Oh.
phase.
He's got his
learning
tongue out
it.
again in the freeze frame.
It's happening
What
a
year
lot.
What year was
Fucking-
this video put? Did he
Does
release
he
it?
have a touch of the
A
freaking
touch of the doing it. You're doing it. And doing it. And
2020.
doing it. Well,
All right,
LL
so
Cool J?
he put this video out in 2020.
I was thinking.
He said he's
Fatale.
been doing this since 2012.
Yep.
How the F has this person been supporting himself for 8 years?
Well, because in 2012 he was one of the top 55 most subscribed YouTubers.
Oh,
So he had
And-
like 20 million, 30 million people.
Well, scroll down. Let's see.
And 8 years later, he was like, all right, we're not allowed to leave our houses because we're all under lockdown.
Okay,
Now I'm going to start
Am
a
I
YouTube
misreading that,
video
or
channel.
does that say 4,000 subscribers?
4.19K.
4.19.
Which, amazingly, he's got 5.3K views on 4.1K subscribers.
YouTube.
I mean, the one thing I can say though is because of his gaming start, he might have hit it relatively
Right.
big because he was doing that in the early days of
But-
YouTube where you could make money.
When I heard him talking about it, though, he said it as though he was ghost hunting 2.0 back then. He leaves out the
Oh.
part that was all gaming related.
It's like my original ghost hunting was playing House of the Dead.
My original ghost hunting was confusing people that were looking for the angry gamer, but being the irate gamer. That's a real thing.
I'm still confused, though. We've paused twice on his tongue out of his mouth. How many of you talk with your tongue out of your mouth at any point? in
It's a
word?
common thing that
Only when
people
I'm
who are very
tomahawking.
special tend to do.
Only when
Yeah,
I'm tomahawking from
I
the
used to
free
have
throw
a
line.
list like that they had to freaking
Michael
speech
Jordan.
therapy
I
for,
get it.
but
they also have something called secondary drowning.
All right, we can press play. We can move on.
the
Jesus.
first thing that I
That's
want to
called
talk
dry
about
drowning.
is this revolutionary approach of decoding the spirit world by their mindset. And I've done
What?
this because
That
what
does,
the
that
fuck
doesn't
does
mean
that even
anything.
mean?
God damn it!
Well,
He's turning me into Slender over here.
This guy's about to be like, first I go up to the ghost and be like, "Are you an alpha? Do you want to be?"
Damn
I'm
it,
gonna
this is a
help
more
you.
appropriate Oz.
He's talking about it like the ghost realm is the fucking Matrix, and you can pull it up on a monitor and not even see the code anymore. You just see blonde, brunette, redhead.
Wait, that explains the radar room he has. That's how he sees the ghost realm.
So instead of like computer code or whatever, would it just be boo and no, that's a vampire.
But right, instead of the usual tongue out pause, I've got to turn the camera on. This is more this is, oh no, the camera's not working. Oh, there it is. I've got the blinder on it. This is more the Trump during his speech talking about the reporter going,
See, Imp, that was a perfect opportunity for you to full screen him, and we can record that and use that later. Anticipate people's mistakes.
We've done that before. It did not work well.
Oh yeah, with the Killing American Style, was that the movie?
I don't remember which one.
No,
it was.
It was the one where he kept killing people, anyone that looked like his ex-wife or his wife or whatever.
Where he was casually doing things to them.
Yep.
That was the one you broke culture in, right?
I think culture broke culture in that one.
Yes. I think the spirits broke.
It also had the best cooked steak that has ever been put on film.
Let's keep going, man, because I need to know what he means.
When you watch, or when you get into interactions with the spirit, there are different classifications of spirits that exist in the afterlife. And this, when you look into science and sociology,
completely making this shit up.
You don't have.
You're just now getting to the part where you think he's completely making.
No. I've realized it from the beginning, but the way he was pausing and kind of repeating himself.
Well, he also changed terminology mid-statement from when you watch, when you get into an interaction with spirit. Like, he didn't even know what he fucking does.
It's a new science, Slender.
Yeah,
My
he's
God.
making it up.
It's the science of compulsive lying.
Hello, Brandon. Now everybody else. I had to do it.
Hi, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Hello, Brandon.
Hello, Brandon.
I didn't like mine. Let me try that one more time.
All right, go
Hello, Brandon.
You kind of peeked out. You kind of.
Yeah.
You slendered it. You slendered your. Okay, so I guess the ladies aren't going to participate. Sorry, Brandon.
There's different personality types. And when I'm talking about classifications of spirits, I'm not talking about poltergeist, phantom, residual, or intelligent, because it seems like that's the methodology.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, he added, I saw that too, the science and sociology. I don't feel like those two things correlate necessarily into spirits.
Like poltergeist and phantom, yes. What the fuck is a residual? And aren't all ghosts to some degree or another intelligent, being as they were at one point human?
Well, I mean, they weren't intelligent enough not to get killed.
Like a residual, I guess you could say that's an echo.
Yes.
Yeah, like an echoing kind of haunting.
Slimer wasn't that intelligent.
Yeah, I think the intelligent one is the one that would be like, I want closure. Can you please bring so-and-so? I really have something to discuss with them.
Oh, you guys are starting to do the science for him. Let him tell us what it means.
But he's not. He's just saying words that don't fucking mean anything.
Wait, what is this on the script? Poltergeist,
some of
phantom, residual intelligence?
Which I shorten this to PPRI because that's what smart people do. You shorten your system down.
Why would it be intelligent and not intelligence?
PPRI. Pre for short.
Because it's a descriptor. They're intelligent. They're not intelligence.
He goes into the room with
I know that.
Like, all right, I'm gonna pre.
It's pre time, everybody.
Okay, let's go.
I used to love those.
That ghost hunters are using today. That's the template that they're using to break down the
Capri
spirit
Sun.
world. And it's very, when you're using a system like this, it's very problematic because how do you treat a poltergeist different from a residual haunting? You know, I asked it to a lot of
your house.
What's the difference between a poltergeist and a residual haunting?
One comes out of the TV.
Oh, got it.
Well, Carol Ann is screwed either way.
And one sits in the rocking chair that it died in.
This guy is really assuming a lot of base knowledge of ghost hunting.
Well,
for
you have
this
to-
explainer
Throw
video.
things like that.
Yeah.
You generally find them in your kitchen,
Yeah.
slamming doors and throwing.
Which one
plates.
does that clapping bullshit?
Yeah,
know,
that's
intelligent.
scary.
So, like, when I was watching The Conjuring, which level was I watching? I'm guessing Poltergeist, but I'd like you to confirm.
We
if
probably
he's-
weren't in free anymore.
If Brandon has made it this far without turning it off, he should, because this is basically it. In different formats.
And then go look at all the rest of our channels and subscribe to them.
Listen, let's not push
Shut
it
up,
too
Matt.
far. Well, okay. You first play.
Wow. I got a
Wow.
preview of what's going to happen in Dallas.
Maybe
and Matt
I
better
am
make
the
sure.
YouTube wifey.
No, you're the YouTube mistress. You need to know your place.
Oh, damn.
You're secondary.
Whoa.
Oh, well, it's better than being Chad and being
We're
the
gonna get a
YouTube
story
bottom
out of
bitch.
this.
Hmm?
We're gonna get a story out of this, and it's gonna be titled 50 Shades of Brahma.
Matt's going to come back and be like, I was just going there to have fun. I was excited.
You pissed
I
me
did-
off in Dallas, and I'm going to be like, get in your swimsuit and get in the pool.
It doesn't
I
matter
know
when I
you
was-
can't handle the sun.
Doesn't
Matt
matter
will be
what I
like,
was wearing, Shredder. Why would you even bring that up?
Matt's going to be
Every
like,
time
what
Matt
did I...
hears a casual brawling joke, he physically winces.
Matt's going to be like, maybe I did wear something wrong. Maybe it was my fault.
You don't want to
Maybe-
make pictures of this.
I am bringing the short smoking jacket and tying it at the waist with nothing else.
Wow.
What?
I'm saying words.
I have a smoking jacket as well, though.
But you have an ascot.
I do.
I need you to bring the ascots.
I
Yeah.
have plenty.
He has
Tom was like,
four.
no,
I
I
need a
need
couple.
you.
I think
I want you to bring that ascot.
I will trade you
Oh,
bourbon
fuck,
for
Ghost.
ascots.
This is getting weird.
Yeah,
Are
on
you
this
trying
note,
to get my ass through
Investigators
fucking
make the
alcohol?
answer. You know, how are you going
Yes.
to change your game?
I'm going to dress you up like
with
Fred
either
from
one of these types
Scooby
of-
Doo.
Ghostbusters references. The other half has it does what I say, or it gets the hose again references. And there's just way too much in my brain. And the lotion on the skin and the ascot and the ass skin are just I can't.
Well,
Well,
if you're offended, I think I've got some thicker skin in the
I mean,
basement.
It's
And he has
better
to-
to have it stuffed in your brain than my ass. That's what I'm saying.
And he has to have thick lotion because he got burnt. He's not
True.
allowed to be in the sun.
True.
It's true. It's true.
So I
Yeah,
told
we're
him to
gonna
put
do-
the lotion on his skin because I don't want him to burn alive.
What a
Again.
great friend.
Put the lotion on your skin or you get the bull again.
All right. Well, if we're done with that, we can just press
That's
play.
too far, Chad.
Spirits. And the answer is
That's
they
true.
don't
You'd be more
know.
casual with it.
So you have to figure out, okay, wait a minute. We have to come up with a better systematic approach of classifying the spirit world. And I've done
Of
that.
course.
Because
But
I
you would
found out
think
that,
that-
different types of spirits have different needs,
Pause.
different.
You would think that what would be a better beginning is proving that they exist before we start trying to categorize things.
Oh,
that we have.
no. We're beyond this.
So,
Okay. Well,
Matt, did you ever read like Dianetics and all that crap?
no.
All right, so my the owner doctor I used to work for made me go through a friggin' sales course that was run by Scientologists.
Oh, they put you on the e-meter.
so yeah, the Dianetics stuff is based on, and this is what L. Ron Hubbard figured out, was the emotional tone scale, where it was a way
Yes.
to register people based on their emotional tone and then deal with them. This is
they
exactly
would
what
hate
this effort's talking about with ghosts.
Yeah.
He's ripping off L. Ron Hubbard 100%.
What the reason why I went from Dianetics to Scientology is because he started Dianetics or whatever with another dude, and they had a fight over who has the rights to it or whatever. That's why he had to change it to Scientology. And I think my favorite thing is he was doing a demonstration of how awesome it is and how your memory will improve. And so they had this chick who was Thetan free, right? And she was bombing. And so at one point he turns around, faces the crowd back to her, and he goes, "Tell everyone what color my tie is." And she goes, "Blue." And it was red or some dumb shit like that. And everybody just got up and walked and left. That's how bad women are at trying to remember shit. They can't even do it long enough to fake people into buying Scientology.
Well,
I just can't
that-
wait till this guy gets.
I don't
to
know if
his
she was a
fourth-
woman. She didn't remember the color.
I can't wait till he gets to his fourth classifications of ghost, and it's grapist, and he has an encounter just like Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire.
All right,
Where he-
well, we can press play
He
now.
tries to become a spirit
Once,
so that he can do that.
And
Yeah,
you have
you
to
really should have
remedy them
Costanza back
in
on a
different
Ascendant
ways.
art.
You know,
No, I'm
and
just
the
trying to
problem
piss
is
off
when
little
I get into
Chad.
a lot of these ghost hunting shows, they'll be like, "Oh, residual."
I'm not letting
haunting
you bait me,
resides
just
in
like when
this-
Slender
this
tries to
area,"
bait me
and
about
then they'll start
Fallout.
talking to it or interacting with it. I'm like, wait a minute. By your very definition, you shouldn't be interacting with
Why?
these residual hauntings.
Why?
You just contradicted yourself big time. So you have to
How?
throw all of this stuff out. And I've come up with a brand new classifications of
What?
the
No,
mindsets
pause it,
of the
pause it,
spirit
pause it.
worlds.
We got to go back 2 seconds and see.
He
I
got
wanna
did this
thinking
on purpose.
picture.
Hungry.
This was-
Wait.
This was a choice he made.
Classifications of the
Mhm.
mindsets.
He made a flow chart.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm also not going to lie. That is an outfit that Chris Gore would wear and has worn multiple times.
So when he's going on ghost expeditions, he literally thinks he's going on an exposition like he's Indiana Jones, but for ghost.
So is the ghost after it died? Did it
He was an
become
anthropologist, right?
hungry or go to a higher or lower realm? And apparently, higher or lower realm doesn't fucking matter. It went to a different realm. What the fuck is this flow chart?
I'm
All right, press
confused.
play. I wanna see the
I'm
rest of it.
hungry.
of the spirit worlds. And I've come
So they all end at destructive?
Wait, this
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
I don't think he understands how to make this kind of chart.
No,
'Cause-
they're supposed to be like a. You're supposed to get to different outcomes and then have a certain response prescribed.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
unless
some places call these decision trees or whatever you want to call the.
Mhm.
You have independent branches based on what happened. You don't have like everything
flow
connecting
chart.
back. Yeah.
Why even have any of that shit in between death and destructive if all of it ends in destructive?
Now
Yeah.
We
since he
go
has
from death to destruction. Yes.
since
Oh,
he
wait,
has
no,
hungry
there's
right in the middle,
non-human.
is he did watch Casper, and he was like, there was a ghost that liked to eat a lot, so I'm gonna have to put
well,
hungry
there is
in
a
there.
different
Well,
outcome.
Slimer
There's
also fit in.
non-human.
And Slimer,
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, there's also non-human, whatever the fuck that means.
Well,
Yeah.
when he's higher and
wanna
lower
study it.
realm, is that going to be angels and demons? Like,
yeah,
what
I was
is-
going to say something divine and diabolic.
Well, yeah, I mean, and you'd think that there would be different approaches based on which realm they went to. Like,
all right, so the one thing I will say is that hunger leading to a loop of destruction and being stuck
Accurate.
is 100% true for women.
Mm-hmm. Wait, whoa.
All right, press
When-
play. Everybody already gets that. No need
come
to
up with
explain.
6 different classification types because I found out.
Oh,
like
here's
I
your
said,
classification
each one of them
types.
has their own wants, their own needs, and a lot of this stuff gets a little bit heady.
Wait,
For
we went
instance, like
from 4 to
hungry
6?
spirits. When I say hungry spirits, don't think about physical hunger. Think of like a psychological hunger. You know, these
I
spirits.
feel
are
like
here
he could have described that
because
better.
They have needs. They have wants that they have to
I'm
Wait,
going
fulfill.
hold on.
hungry.
So maybe he
Hunger
should have
strike.
written unfulfilled instead of hungry.
Did you just play the game again, bro?
Yeah. Hunger strike. Temple of the Dog.
All right, press play.
I like how
Fires, and
much
until
joy
those
she
things
got
are
over
fulfilled,
Brahma winning that
You
game.
can't move on. We have wandering spirits.
She's like,
Spirits to
I
wander.
sense
This
that
is
Mad
one of the
wait,
biggest-
got one right, so he had joy. So I'm happy that he didn't have joy by the end.
So, what's the difference between a ghost that's hungry that is looking for fulfillment and a wander ghost which is wandering around looking for fulfillment?
That's a good question. I don't think he really.
I don't understand any
Is
of
it-
what you're trying
Oh,
to
sorry.
prescribe.
Maybe it's like an umbrella term.
No, so it's a
like, okay.
misnomer. Wanderer ghosts don't actually wander around. Let's see, what did they actually do?
Dave
misnomers
says
I
that they
found
sit in the
paranormal
corner like
world.
Brahma.
Wandering spirits do exist, and I've been at locations where you ask, "Are you a wandering spirit?" and they will say, "Yes."
I don't
I'm just
identify like
passing
this.
through
Pause,
here. I never
pause.
died here. I'm from somewhere.
If you can just ask, then why do I need a fucking decision tree?
Ooh, I wonder
Flow
why.
chart.
Yeah, like
Also-
if you can, like, what kind of spirit are you? And he can just go, "I'm a destructive one," and oh well, then I don't
no,
need it.
those are the worst kinds.
If they're
I
based
like
on
how
human
somehow it-
behavior, then they're gonna lie.
In the way he does conversations with these ghosts, unlike any other ghost hunters, these ghosts are now super self-aware and like,
Yep.
I'm a wandering ghost. I'm just passing through. I'm good.
Oh, I'm so glad that when I made up these classifications, I got it exactly how you
Yep.
identify.
Yep. I
That's,
mean,
that's
Listen,
Okay.
ghosts are a lot like living people. We're all just waiting for the bus.
You know, sometimes dead people don't even know they're dead people. They
I
walk
don't
around
take
thinking
public
they're regular
transportation.
people.
Of course you don't, Mr. Guest House Private fucking School. Yes,
Says the
I
man
play
who's
water
gonna go
polo.
stay at the guest house.
Even
Whoa.
after Rama dies, he'll have a ghost driver.
What do you expect me to do? Die?
What?
You expect me to go to a
Again?
hotel?
Yeah.
Somewhere else. I just wanted to see
Just
this
be ready to
place
earn it.
for what it was.
Do not belong to anybody that was here at the lighthouse. You're just a wandering spirit.
Pause it.
Wait, hold on. What? Okay, so now anybody
I
can
died
talk
in
to
New
them?
York, but I really wanted to go to Colorado to see the hotel that The Shining was filmed in, just to see how haunted it was.
He's like, I'm
I'm wandering.
I'm a big Abs fan. I wanted to see them play.
But by the way, him saying you're just a wandering spirit feels derogative in some way. Like, oh, you're just one of those wandering spirits.
Hold on, I got a sense of who you are, and I know you don't belong in this place. This clearly isn't what you were meant for.
What are you doing in this side of town?
Can't haunt here.
you in the wrong neighborhood, little ghost.
You
Haunt
see those
taken.
tracks over there?
Oh wait, this is a no. I won't say.
Go ahead, first please.
So we have wandering spirits, and then
Wait,
on the other side
what?
of the coin,
Hold on,
you know,
go
we're
back. Because everything
Was that-
stopped, they all stopped talking as if we were waiting on something.
wanted to see this place for what it was.
Do not belong to anybody that was here at the lighthouse, and you're just a wandering spirit.
What do you mean? Do you not belong?
So we
to
have wandering
anybody?
spirits, and
Like,
then on the other side of the coin, you know, we're wandering spirits.
Was
are
that one like tapping
extroverted.
Morse
We have
code to
introverted
him?
spirits,
Yeah,
what,
yeah,
I,
machine
what I like
thing.
to call stuck spirits. Spirits that you find in basements, in attics, in places where
I don't even know
there's not a
Morse
lot
code.
of
Why do
foot
ghosts suddenly all
traffic
know Morse
where
code?
humans walk around. When we get
Wait,
into
hold
the
on.
mindsets,
Did he just say that an attic is where a lot of foot traffic happens?
And basements.
why?
I've never been up in my attic, not once.
I would love to hear the scientific approach to why there's a lot of foot traffic in attics and basements.
Go back a little bit. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he said where there's not a lot of foot traffic. I feel as though I'm correct though.
Is he still describing wandering?
what I
No,
like to
he's
call
on
stuck
to
spirits.
stuck
Spirits that you
spirits.
find in
Oh.
basements, in attics, in places where there's not a lot of foot
Okay, not a lot.
traffic.
There we
There's
go.
not a lot of
Humans
foot
walk around.
traffic.
When we get into the mindsets of spirits, we find that they're human. You know, they're suffering. They're going through the stages of denial. They have
Wait,
post-traumatic
hold on. No,
stress.
denial is a stage of
Yeah,
grief.
denial
There's
is a
not-
stage of grief.
Yeah, there's not stages of denial. Man, this is why you should study, or like study psychology.
I
and
believe
and
he
all that
did
stuff,
study it,
and
didn't
not. No. He researched. That's what I was getting to. There's a difference. He didn't study it. He researched it.
Because he said he researched all of it, the
Yeah.
sociology, the
No,
Yes, but he didn't
And
study
that's
any of
why
it.
he doesn't remember.
he is flat out saying that when you
much.
die, if you die in a house, you can't get to heaven because you get stopped by the insulation in the attic, and you can't get to hell because it's concrete. You can't go through it.
Now hold on. What if it's builder
Damn.
grade
you get
insulation?
stuck in the attic or the basement.
But if it's builder grade, you're gonna get
That
through
sucks.
that. It's
Or
pretty
you can
thin.
wonder. There's always wondering.
There's asbestos. You can't get through that.
My house
Come
was
on,
built.
little
in-
Chad. Grow
My
up.
house was built after 1970. It doesn't have asbestos.
I mean, I put a skylight in that way. I've got a way to go out. You know.
Yeah, I'm curious about if he thinks there's animal spirits. Also,
Oh, I hope
the first step
not.
is admitting you're a ghost is great.
Basically, all right. So this guy is now ripping off the Sixth Sense, where he's like, the ghosts don't know they're
Yeah, but-
ghosts.
But they also can identify what
But they also
classification of a ghost they are.
Exactly.
Hey, if you were dead and you were a ghost, what kind of class of ghost would you be? Oh, I suppose I'd be a stuck spirit.
I think I've established that I'd be the horny.
And play.
dissociative disorders, and all those type of things that affect us here in
does that mean Amber Heard's going to be a ghost
as well?
Yes.
They're just the only thing they
There's
lack
just
is a
random
body.
craps
Oh,
left
no.
on the bed.
There's more ghost crap in my bed.
And this is why I call myself a ghost behaviorist, because no ghost hunter really uses this template. But this is
Wait, hold on. Stop.
And it's,
Wait.
it's
Why
very-
is it so much?
Pause. Listen, Ika said that the reason why he doesn't call himself a ghost hunter is because ghost hunters don't use this template that he made.
He made this.
again? Everything is
shows.
going into a. It doesn't.
Right, but he's criticizing ghost hunters for not using something that he made up.
Yeah.
And I love how he keeps going back to this stock
Stupid
footage
ghost
of him
hunters.
doing like the thinking man into the Eureka moment as
Oh.
this table that he developed. comes into-
Aha.
Maybe it's because he's had this table since 2012, and the other ghost hunters won't be nice and just adopt his system.
Why is he doing like a superhero pose?
Because
he
he's
was-
motherfucking Ghost Hunter 2.0.
He was
Surprised
recording like
people from his irate gamer days and just changed the background because he did it on green screen initially, and that
Oh,
was the
that's not
outfit
green
was
screen.
for some like Indiana Jones or like a superhero video game or something. It's like, yeah, I'll just use this. This will make me look cool.
And he talks about the higher and lower realms, and they're connected to death somehow, but non-human. A non-human wouldn't die, right? Like angels
Wait,
and
no,
demons
animals die all
don't
the time.
die to become
Yeah.
them. They just are. Like a human can't become an angel, right? Isn't that
Don't know.
Right.
Well, we're looking at it in the divine demonic sense. He could also be referring to animals too.
Yeah. So
Or
well, yeah, I
aliens.
guess so. Do
That
they
has-
have
I'm not
higher
defending this
and lower
insanity.
realms?
do you think like the duckbill platypus is the most frustrating animal spirit to try to interact with and find their categorization,
Why?
or like a honey badger?
Probably a honey badger.
I think a Dalmatian as far as dogs, 'cause they're fucking dumb.
I feel like he should switch around confused.
they are a
and-
very inbred species.
I think these all end at confused.
All right, first play, man.
interesting because ever since I put this template out there and kind of been pushing this, it's interesting because I keep tuning into these ghost shows and they are doubling down on using the
They're
old,
doubling down.
tired relic of a system where
Hold
it's,
on.
this is a
They're doubling
PPRI is
down.
a tired relic.
Doubling down is not the same thing as they continue to do what they're doing.
It's like,
You know what I
I've
mean?
shown them the way, and they
This is
still
fucking
ignore me.
baffling.
I think I know less about ghost behaviorists now than I did before we played it.
I think it's helping me understand how ridiculously fake the title is. I thought it from the beginning. It's even worse.
Are you telling me there wasn't even a moment where you're like, "Oh, that sounds legit"? Not even one
Yeah,
moment, Chad.
yeah, no, not even one. Not one.
Dude, if his system is ghost hunting 2.0, I feel like after we played Phasmophobia, we had already skipped ahead to ghost hunting 3.0 because they've got like 20 different kinds of ghosts. This is
And
only
ones that'll
4.
kill you.
All right, first play. Come on, he has to say
poltergeist that's
something.
making sound.
He's
This
been
is a
saying a
residual
lot.
haunting. It's repeating, and I'm like, well, no, you're trying to break down the physical manifestations that are going on. You can't do
There
that.
are no physical
not?
A demonic
manifestations.
type spirit can do the same things an angelic spirit could do. And if we're just going to
Can
start
they?
classifying their actions, it really destroys
Hold
the
on.
credibility of.
Can we? Isn't that what a behaviorist would do? Is
Yep.
categorize the behavior of the spirit?
Yeah.
It would be specifically what you'd want to do. You wouldn't
Okay,
want
but
to
now
make
he's
a
saying-
conclusion.
He's saying, "No, you're doing it wrong. You're not supposed to try to like examine their behavior."
I don't understand.
Did I misunderstand that?
Well, he was talking about demons and angels.
No, in general. Just go back a little bit because I'm pretty sure he said that you're doing it wrong if you're talking about if you're examining the behavior of ghosts. Right there's fine.
Right, but he's the ghost behaviorist.
Oh,
That's the problem.
You're trying to break down the physical manifestations that are going on. You
Right, the
can't
behavior.
do that because a demonic type spirit can do the same things an angelic spirit could do.
Yeah,
And if we're just
okay.
going to start classifying their
But they
actions,
Yes,
it
their
really
behavior.
destroys the credibility of what we're trying to do. So
Okay, so
this channel, I can't wait to start doing a lot more videos on this stuff, because a lot of the investigations, the footage that I have, I've been sitting on, and I haven't put it out there. And some of this
Why?
stuff will just blow your mind, because it's like, whoa, wait a minute, how come nobody's made this connection before about residual hauntings? I will get into
What?
all this
What
in
is it?
future
Real quick.
videos,
what
but
is the
for right now,
residual
just
hunting?
I want to hammer home that this
Oh,
is the
damn
next
thing.
step.
Pause.
So
You know what I love about these people is when they go, I'm going to show you all this stuff in another video. I'm going to spend, 13 minutes talking about fuck all in this video, but my next video is going to have everything you ever wanted to see in a ghost hunting video.
but he
Craig,
also
we're
was
doing a
also
rebuttal.
talking about demons and angels. And
Yeah,
in
you
his
didn't tell them
chart,
apart.
the higher and lower forms all end up destructive.
Well,
What
everything does.
angel ends up destructive? from
Lucifer?
anything-
Ever heard of him?
He's a fallen angel. That's a demon.
Right, but he was an angel.
Didn't angels destroy Sodom and Gomorrah?
If I recall, in Dogma,
Not because they chose to,
one
because
of
they
them
were
rained down
ordered to.
sulfur at one point.
Yes, they were told to.
So, real quick, McCracken, this is the rebuttal video.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is good then.
Press play.
If you watch these ghost hunting shows trying to learn something more and say, I've gotten past all this. I keep
What?
watching the same things play out since 2008. I know, I'm with you. I was right there. I back in 2011, a year before I went out and started putting all this stuff together, I was sitting there yelling at the TV week after week, saying, why are you doing this? You should be doing that. And
Wait,
once I started doing all this,
okay, what is that? We got to look this up. What is a Ovilus 3
Obelisk 3, looking it
It
up.
tells you when you're on your period.
by Dental
When you're
It's
Demonic?
like it says digital
Oh, it's a
dowsing.
ghost box. Oh no, that's the Obelisk. There's an Obelisk 5.
You
Oh,
point
this
it on your
dude.
wife for 5 days out of the month and find
Gotta
out that she's
upgrade your
ovulating.
You think he
Ghost
hasn't
box.
gone to the Ovilus 5 because it's online? It's a constant online? Like, he,
It's got a subscription model.
yeah.
It's a software as a
Okay, I
service
gotta
plan.
read this for you guys.
All right,
The Obelisk
listening.
3. This information is viewable only for reference to customers who purchased this product in the
Oh
past.
shit.
Now ghosts can speak. The revolutionary Ghost Box Obelisk 3 converts environmental readings into real words. Now you can get real words and phonetic responses to your questions. Theories suggest that spirits and other paranormal entities may be able to alter our environment, such as electromagnetic frequencies, temperature, etc. The Obelisk 3 takes advantage of this by using these frequencies to choose a response from a preset database of over 2,000
Oh, the
words.
fuck on.
So it's like a ghost translator.
Right,
The
but
idea behind this is that an intelligent entity will be able to alter the environment in such a way that forces the obelisk to speak an appropriate response.
how does it
if
know
you-
what? Hold on. So the ghost is like, if I
They
tap on the
gotta figure it
table,
out, man. You got to give them time to figure it out. Give them a couple days with it before you come.
So it's the
Okay,
bullshit
imagine-
box.
imagine a ghost like, okay, tapping on the table and it's like, I'm hungry. I want McDonald's. No, that's not what I meant. And then like he's like, maybe if I stomp my foot, you have an ugly face. I want to kill you. No, I'm a good ghost.
Well,
What do
that's
I
why
have to do?
all ends in destruction, mad.
Okay,
It's
we
fucking
go there.
wrong
And features
interpretation.
include built-in 6-line display for words, no more need for add-on attachments, multiple operating modes, including dictionary and phonetic modes, thermal flashlight changes colors, indicating
Nice.
changes in temperature, internal speaker that speaks the words with volume
Oh.
control, and word
Sweet.
dictionary of over 2,000 words.
it have
Estimated
thousands?
battery life is
Does it
Why
have
3
does it only
minutes.
have? Why does it only have 2,000?
By the way, make sure, but before you check out, you put in our promo code. That speakeasy ghosting stuff.
Apparently,
Ghosting
accessories to
stuff?
go well with this product include the Flux 2 response device, Envoy
Avi.
Ghost Box, S Box, Ghost Box Plus Recorder, and Spirit Box S87, SB7.
Is it
Like
even
items in a video
Bluetooth?
game.
Is it even Bluetooth? Is it USB-C? I mean, what?
None of this information is important, Matt. I
Do you
gave you all
even-
the important information. It was on the page.
Do you even ghost hunt, bro?
By the way, I love that the way it translate is that it has like preset responses that the ghost has to know ahead of time to be able to modify the environment in a way to activate that preset.
Well, yeah, they have a person that studies human behavior on their side.
Oh,
and
they have a
an
human
expert-
behaviorist?
Yeah, and they have an expert in Ovilus
Would it be living
to
behaviorist?
translate. Yes.
The
I
ghost.
know the Ovilus 3 said leave, kill, but what the ghost meant was I'd really like it if you guys hung out and had a
Yeah.
conversation because I've been lonely.
The ghost
Yeah.
recites the Gettysburg Address, and the thing says "boo."
I think this guy's problem is he's putting a lot of the effort and work onto the ghosts themselves rather than him doing it. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah. I agree.
Oh, he's playing hard to get with them. That's actually pretty smart.
Stuff. I kind of, not only did I find the next level of ghost hunting, but I started to figure out that there's actually a higher power behind all this.
I love that he has
You might
sonar
think it's
behind him.
counterproductive when you're doing ghost hunting.
Jeez.
That
Not
it
at all.
might, pull you away from God or become less spiritual, but I found the complete opposite. I
Yeah,
find
wouldn't it
myself
make you
becoming
more
Yeah,
more spiritual because I start getting
Yeah,
into
pause it.
things that it's like,
Yes. If you actually run it, if you have a real experience with a ghost, that's not gonna be like, well, I'm definitely an atheist now.
All of a sudden, I don't believe anymore. I mean,
Right.
if they're here, obviously they are not in heaven. So,
Okay, now we
wait a minute.
Yeah.
This was the stuff that I'm learning from spirits. This was laid out in the Bible, or this was laid out in
Wait.
the Talmud.
This reminds me he's about to go to like a 1990s Dianetics/Scientology infomercial. He's got the graphics, and now he's going to have the thing where the book comes out of the ground. And, it's
and
gonna tell
here's the thing: the ghost told me that New Testament, we're done with that, and they're giving me the New Testament now.
How
Oh
do
my
I
God.
know? The
You
goals.
think he-
The ghost told me to find some golden plates and
And a hat.
An angel of light came and told me.
Dum da dum dum dum. Let's press play.
They're getting worried. Starts talking about something, things to do with the comet.
Oh man, Haley's comment coming back. He's like, guys,
Night
I
of the
know
Comet.
Don't
This
do
is
that.
this is so different than that Kool-Aid. Okay, this is tea.
Oh yeah.
This is
Is there
Oh.
a reason why I picked Ecto Cooler? No, not at all.
Guys, there's nothing wrong with the Tang. Okay, it's just space themed.
tastes a little poisony.
I
I
know,
Or the Tibetan Book of
I
the
know
Dead.
what little
There's
Chad
just
was
so
trying
many
to do
things that
there
I'm
with the
going-
Kool-Aid ad, but it still came out as the monotone little Chad thing instead of
Yeah.
"Oh yeah."
He's like, oh yeah.
Whatever. Deal with it.
Man, I
Well,
don't know
you
if that
touch
you're
upon
gonna have
in
to
this-
get the
in this video
Oculus.
series that
You're gonna have to get the Oculus 8 to be able to adjust to your monotone.
Oculus.
I was
We're-
hoping he did a
we're-
video talking about VR and like ghosts, but unfortunately he didn't.
I'm just
It's just
wondering
gonna
why I
blow
would
your
need
mind,
eye
because-
goggles to deal with my voice, but that's cool.
I didn't say that. Wait,
nobody
what is
talks
this thing
about this stuff.
called?
Nobody
The
Obelisk.
The ovulate.
Yeah, the Ovulate 3.
Okay, we can press play. We're gonna skip
has the
that
education
altogether.
to pull stuff together, and I'm just really glad.
You're
that
not
I'm
going to
kind
go back and edit a live stream.
of still.
Oh,
appreciating
that
this
was not
day
my.
because a lot of this
That's
people on
not
TV,
what I
you know,
meant at
they've
all.
been on TV
I
for
guess we're
20
just
years,
gonna
and I'm, like,
abandon it.
I'm just sitting there going, "Why haven't you thought of this stuff yet?" I feel like I'm
Yeah,
watching.
why aren't you
the
as smart
first
as I
season
am?
of your show back in 2008,
dummies.
and the problem is with every new ghost hunting show they keep doing, they keep bringing back the same
Hell no.
people over and over again. It's like this small pool of
It's almost
ghost hunters that they keep
like
pulling
this
from.
video. He keeps saying the
And
same
they all
thing
think
over
alike,
and over
they all
again.
talk alike. They
Pause
all,
it.
they all
And none of it's useful information. It's
It's-
just the same shit. Like in the next video, it's gonna be great. I know everything. I'm
No,
not
it's-
telling you now, but I'll
no,
tell you.
it's almost like there's a very small group of people who've decided this is how they're going to make a living because it's so fake and it can't sustain a very large group. And so they keep getting recycled to these ghost hunting shows again and again.
Yeah, I want to give him a chance because this is his video that's prepping us for his actual videos.
Cool.
So I want to give him a chance.
Do
Maybe
the
he'll.
same thing.
I feel I'm
Again,
thoroughly prepped and have been for about 11 minutes and 24 seconds.
No, you
Which
gotta
is
stay with
into
the.
an hour.
You got to stay with it, Slender, because by video 4 you find out Xenu is the Lord of all things.
When do I
not
get
trying to
Master?
act like I'm not better than them. It's just they
What?
seem stuck in 2008. I'm like, well, wait a minute.
This
we're in a new age
2008
here.
was a
we need to
fucking
move
year
past
for
all
you.
this.
2000 late.
To start thinking
Already
better.
made that joke.
So since that's the
Shredder,
case,
that
I
was
really wanna
great.
Put this out there. And,
I hadn't
and
realized
really
and put it together
hit
before.
a lot of the
Good
stuff that
reference.
I've been learning in the field and
Thank
off
you.
the field. I've been on Coast to Coast AM. I've been on
But-
Darkness
Oh,
Radio.
he has been on
I've been
Coast
on
and
Hardcore
Coast.
Pawn,
Now
on
that I say it
True
out loud, I
TV.
realize
I'm
I
not just a
sound like
piker
I
here.
think I'm better than
I
them.
really know what I'm talking about. And if you're
I
saying,
guess
well,
Amp
this guy isn't
Just
a
didn't
PhD
listen
or
to anything
anything.
you just said or could hear you.
No, I'm not. But
Oh, good timing. Yeah, I'm not going to do it again, though.
He was on Coast
I'm a
to
student
Coast
of
with George
psychology.
Norrie.
I've worked with people that do have degrees and PhDs,
And,
and I've
you
actually
made
taught.
it up.
What is this camera angle?
Crotch shot.
Also, no one's surprised that you don't have a PhD in ghost behaviorisms or ology because
I don't
you made
under-
it up.
I don't think any credentialed university is offering that degree program.
I don't
Somebody
know.
will.
I'll
At
say
this
this though.
point, they will. Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. It's probably more. What am I looking for? It actually is
More practical, more
yeah,
useful.
more practical, and you could get a better job with this than you could for gender studies.
True.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
better
saying.
than a poli-sci degree, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Fuck
Screw
off.
you.
Eh.
yeah. I went to film school. Yeah, I'm a ghost behavioristologist. Prickly.
in front of
Shots fired by
psychology
Slender. Got a
students. And
couple
when I
of us.
talk about this stuff, I see light bulbs going off in their head, and they're like, "Wow, that's interesting. I never thought about that about things that way before." And it's nice when I talk to them because I can start using.
You know, it'd be
big
interesting if
words
you
like
brought some of those talking points over here.
psychoneuroimmunology, you know.
He's happy about the fact when he talks to certain
Psychoneuroimmunology.
people, he can use big words.
Wait, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh,
start
when I'm not
using
talking to
big
you
words.
dumb, when I'm not talking to you dumb dumbs over watching my content, I get to use big words.
Wow, that's interesting. I never thought about that about things that way before, and it's nice when I talk to them because I can start using big words like
Holy fuck, that's what he's saying.
I know, that's
You
why
know,
it's making me laugh.
that's just something that's not in everybody's vocabulary.
Yeah,
but when
True,
you
it's
start
in
getting
reference
dum-dums.
to you talking to
ghost
psychology
behaviorism
students, but still,
and
Jesus
breaking down the
Christ.
spirit world and their behavior patterns. This is the kind of stuff that you have to
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
start tossing out and getting into because
Good job.
it really opens up a whole new door, and I can't wait to start making more videos that really gets into this. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
very
can't wait till you
excited.
tell us what it is.
And if you want to see more, please subscribe. I've
if
got
you
a lot of
subscribe and then
interesting
send a
things
self-addressed
Yeah, yeah,
envelope
man.
with
and just be
payment.
patient. I'm a very busy
it's like the
person,
stories
but we're going to get
that
this
you click
done.
on
So
accidentally.
Chris
and then-
Boris, the ghost
they suck you
behaviorist, is
in.
coming at you. And thanks for watching.
Wait, hold on. You said that this is one of those videos that you watch and it
No,
sucks
it's
you
like
into
the
watching more?
stories whenever you click on them and you're trying to read, but then they never give you the freaking ending. And
Oh, you
it's
have to
like
keep
20
pressing
slides
next?
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Oh, yeah, they're just farming you for clicks, too,
Yeah.
because you're never getting that story. The
Nope.
one that you clicked for.
And then it's like super disappointing because they added all this dumb crap in between.
Okay, so
Hang-
I will
hang
give you
on.
guys the choice of which next one because I picked out
Ooh.
5 in total for Mad to
Ooh.
look at the
Five?
titles of.
We're in an
Dude,
hour and a
we
Yeah,
half.
no, not saying we're doing all 5, but pick for a variety of
Oh, boy.
choice.
Yeah,
What-
you got to make sure you word that right. He was.
What are the titles?
Yeah. First choice number 1: Abandoned Augustine Old Jail, Ghost Hunting episode.
Okay.
Episode 2: Demonic Contact at Collingwood Art Center.
Ooh, like that one better. All right.
Episode 3: Ghost Doctor Longwood Manor Gremlin House Investigation.
Oh, Mm.
And then the
Slender.
other one, woke paranormal. Satanist pop culture will bring a paranormal event.
Wait,
No,
that
we
one.
already- we already know
I don't
that
even know
one.
what that means, but I want it.
That one.
Ugh.
I don't know. Shredder was very intrigued by Longwood.
You'll be intrigued by it in the guest house.
What?
Look at that YouTube mistress already doing the extra work to make sure you're enticed.
Fuck yeah, bro. Okay, so you can take that down. I'm gonna handle the pause if you want to handle the other things.
Sure.
That is not a comment on your
Pausiness?
yeah.
Oh, I think it is.
Chad is still worse.
Cut to a narrator. It is, in fact, a comment on your ability to pause.
What he doesn't know is that's exactly what it was.
Ghost Doctor.
All right, so I can't see Chad. So if y'all see anything interesting, you're gonna have that.
Now you're expected to talk, Imp.
No, I mean let's not. You know,
Mad's like, let's not go crazy. Yeah.
We did an hour and a half on the first 11-minute video, and this is 12 minutes.
Yeah, we're. Oh boy.
but
I don't know.
I'm in the pausing, so we're good. I got this.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Wait, is it playing? Can y'all see it?
Nope.
Yeah, it's playing. It's going full speed
Oh,
right now.
God dang it! I had his up, not mine.
Oh, man.
The signs are there, and I can't tell you.
Hold
how
on,
many people
hold on.
that
All right, we got to
Is
start
he
over.
using January 6th? This is
That's what it looked like.
So
The
I want to take a few
signs?
minutes and talk.
What?
There? The
Now
sign
he's
flag.
got Jesus on a cross, Buddha, and
Oh, I saw one
The
of his
Knights
videos. I'm
Templar?
saving for you, Brahma. It's about the apocryphal Jesus.
About the paranormal pandemic that I feel is coming to our culture, because it is coming.
Ooh.
Wait, hold on. So our
Are all our
culture is
ghosts-
now going to be haunted?
Yeah.
But is it going to be hungry?
Are
Or
there,
wandering?
and I
Ending
can tell you
destruction.
how many people that I know that in the past they have expressed that they don't believe in the paranormal.
Wait,
but,
pause.
yeah, in the past,
So is there like a ghost of Wuhan that's making a ghost
Wait.
virus?
Well,
With bats?
I believe that the Chinese government is haunted right now. It's being overtaken by a cultural ghost.
you saw
Wuhan
the
ain't
movie
nothing to fuck
13
with.
Ghost. This is 19 Ghost.
I tried to rewatch that movie not too long ago. Does not
last
hold
couple
up.
of months they are having paranormal
With their special
encounters.
little light up
And they're
goggles and
going to be
everything?
asking
You know what does hold up? 13th Warrior.
It had
Drew.
Matthew Lillard.
Hey, look, I'm a big fan of Summer Catch. You don't have to sell me on Matthew Lillard at all.
you know, what is this
I
all
saw
mean?
Hackers.
So it's kind of a testament to me that there is a powder keg that's just waiting to go off. If you look at culture today,
So wait, is he doing the Tim Pool Civil War? Except Tim Pool, he's doing Ghost War.
Ghost Civil War.
Ghost Wars. And he's the Ghost Doctor.
you can see
Behavior.
So now he's a
the
cross between
rise
Egon Spengler
of
and Tim Pool.
secularism, or what's really being thrown out into our faces, Satanism. And I don't say this
Ghost to
lightly.
an insurrection.
Also, whatever. That's not a real. Where is that at?
thrown out into
Oh,
our
Oh, that's
faces,
actually in
Satanism.
Missouri, I think.
Ohio, I think.
Oh yeah,
Makes-
one of the Midwest states.
Wait, this is a real statue?
That's a real
Yes.
fucking thing. Yes.
That's Baphomet, and I think it's in Ohio.
Huh. It's kind of winning me over. Who's this Baphomet guy? I may check him out later.
He's the devil.
Well,
He's the one that you
And I don't say
sacrifice
this
your
lightly.
children
I
to.
keep
I mean, they look like they're having fun.
Yeah.
They don't look like they're not having fun. Maybe that's
seeing
better.
it more and more, and especially in pop culture. it
Yeah, I
just
feel
keeps
like the kids would be
seeping
more upset seeing a goat-faced demon, but yeah.
It's weird to see him
Boosh
now. He's
says
trying to
Iowa.
tap into the Daily Wire sphere, the right, you know what I mean? Like the conservative sphere of YouTube, but he's doing it with a different angle. He's going through with
Rama
ghosts.
says Ohio. I say Missouri. Boosh says Iowa. I'm looking it up.
But holy crap, this guy's got horns.
That was a show, and it was not a
Big
good
know.
news.
And it was also a comic book too. It was actually a pretty decent one.
our pop
I was
culture, and they're
joking.
being marbled
Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration.
every month.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't. That he was being sarcastic there.
Oh, we're all wrong. It was first unveiled in Detroit.
Of course.
Oh, that makes
That makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because everything's so cheap there. I bet they it only took pennies to build that thing.
Well, yeah,
see
but you
this
use
with Lady
recycled
Gaga.
lens.
If you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna. Swear to Lucifer. Swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna.
I mean, just look at some of the faces they keep making. Very guttural, demonic
What? Bro, we paused
like
you a
a
lot in your
deep
last
fake.
video.
type faces that I
And it's
could
Anderson
make on my
Cooper. He
best
could
day.
just
Like,
have something.
You're making it right
Like-
now. What are you talking about? You couldn't
He-
make it on your best day.
He could just have a butt plug in.
He's doing it too.
He's like, I
Well-
couldn't make it on my best day. Pause. Okay, that's even more.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know
He's
how
like,
they pull that
look at
off.
me. I don't have my tongue out.
It's just you have to be in tune with that kind of demonic vibration to even portray these kind of faces.
Show me
And
Katy Perry.
What are you
He
saying?
just looks like he's trying to how should I smile?
Not only that, it seems like the veil is breaking down between realities. I mean, we're having other instances where talk show hosts, their eyes will momentarily blink as if they're reptilian.
Oh no, their eyes blink? Oh, as reptilians. He is covering the gambit of everything, huh?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Blink as if
meanwhile,
they're
that's the
reptilian or
chick from
something. I have a lot of
Little
friends
House
that-
on the Prairie.
Also, I did not see her eyes blink in a weird way.
Yeah, I was looking for like the men
Yeah,
in
the
black
sideways.
the eyes.
Yeah.
Other instances where talk show hosts, their eyes will momentarily blink as
Uh-huh.
if they're reptilian or something.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
just
that's a-
looks like the press-on eyelashes were giving her
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this looks like a normal woman trying to blinking.
And I have a lot of friends, they're starting to ask these questions about pop culture. It's like, well, why is everything being
Are they
twisted?
like
living
a
friends or
retard.
dead
Oh, you're
friends?
racist.
It's like,
Wait,
I have a
hold
lot
on.
of friends who tell me, look at the stuff that gets views on YouTube, and I should work that into mine.
Being twisted and distorted to be, oh, you're racist, or you're sexist if you don't want to go along with girl Ghostbusters, or
Oh
the
no,
Watchmen.
no! I
Bro,
don't want to.
you're a little late.
on our side. I really don't.
Hold on. Oh, 4 years ago.
When
Maybe
was
he
this?
wasn't late on this.
You don't want him on our side.
Well, that's still 4 years after Ghostbusters came out.
Ooh, look at me. I'm Brahma. I know math in years of shit.
Show
Whatever.
that pits whites versus blacks.
Oh, Brahma
This
can
is
count.
why they want
numbers.
this tension to build. And
They want a ghost war.
I've
This
come
is-
down with three.
This is when the left is like, here's everything that QAnon says, and everybody on the right's like, what? Where are you getting
Like,
this?
no,
Because
yeah.
I've never heard this, and I'm on the right. But you guys all seem to know about it.
I feel as though this is a very hyperbolic version of some of the things I hear Tim Pool talk about. You know what I mean? Because now he's at the point to where I never used to say somebody was evil or demonic until, you know what I mean? But now I see it.
Reasons why there's going to be a paranormal pandemic, because whatever
A paranormal pandemic.
Well, that's an
As
easy way
he's
to take
recording this
advantage
during
of,
the
people.
pandemic.
I still just keep thinking, okay, paranormal pandemic. Why do I care? I'm not dead.
Well, you
Right?
might not care, but for only $19.95, I can send you a booklet that will help you navigate your way through the paranormal pandemic.
Just send this back to me so I can bless it and include at least $200.
Can you
That's
send me
us.
an ectoplasmic mask that won't protect me from the paranormal pandemic?
I'm sorry, the best I can do is a used bottle of Ecto Cooler.
$69 for 69 tips.
it's going to bleed over into the afterlife realm eventually, and I keep seeing it. And there's three reasons why, and I've come up with those reasons.
Orange
Yes,
Man
yes,
bag.
you
Are we
have.
gonna get
Yes.
those in this video, or do we have to watch another video for the three fucking reasons?
Also, first honest thing he said, I came up with these reasons. Yes.
Episode
Yes,
that
you
we're
did.
going to explain.
Number
Now,
one.
The first one, which I covered just a little bit briefly, is the abandonment of established religions. And since Christianity, Catholicism is very big in the United States, that is the one that people are kind of flocking away from. And I will get into
I've never heard flocking away
Flocking
from.
away?
No, usually you flock to something.
Yeah.
in a little bit.
It's a
But see, a good religion will
square
keep you
peg in
centered
that
and
circle
balanced.
hole.
A good religion will keep you centered and
It
balanced.
teaches you
I
the 10
prefer the
commandments
circular
of
holes.
how to live on this world.
Hold on. Wait, a good religion teaches you the 10 commandments. Okay, well, that's not okay. How to live on this world.
Well, I feel like you've taken that square peg and now you're trying to put it into a triangular hole, because the 10 commandments are pretty much exclusive to Christianity
and Judaism.
True.
And how to live in the material world, because that is the natural law. You can't get away from it. You can die and you will be judged by this natural law. And when you're on this planet,
As he shows Egyptian gods.
Well, yeah, if
Save your soul against the feather, your heart, the feather, and all
They're
that.
not.
Yeah, that's not
They're not based on
Abrahamic in
natural
any way.
law either.
Yeah, I don't
Is
think
he-
he delivered commandments.
Is he trying to say that whatever religion you're following, that's what you're going to be judged by?
Dude, he's trying to say that God has the head of a jackal.
no, I think maybe he's doing this juxtaposed to like this is a bad religion, because a good religion would have taught you the 10 commandments. Maybe?
do your own thing. You want to live by your own rules. It's egotistical, and it starts to align yourself with very
From
negative.
the guy
What?
who developed Ghost Hunting 2.0.
Also,
Yes.
what does that have to do?
Egotistical, huh?
But look how far he's come. Remember in the first video, the background was the random like samurai knife and the other things. Now he's got a crucifix and Buddha and all the
He has
other
two.
An
religious-
electric
Guys.
candle.
And bamboo.
Fake bamboo.
You don't
Saying
know
that
it's fake.
there's a paranormal pandemic coming, and you can tell because of the abandonment of moral code.
Well, no, but
I mean-
religions, and it happened during the pandemic where
that
people
leads
weren't going.
to,
This guy's
the mind.
treating
You
religion
don't
like
have to
Benny
worship
from the first Mummy movie, where he's just got everything around his neck and he'll pray to whatever thing he thinks will.
Oh, right. It's the
help him.
reveal at the end where, you're blind, but you memorize the Bible in Braille, and now you just add it to a shelf with every other book.
Okay,
I mean,
Book of
technically,
Eli.
in this specific part of the video, he's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we
Yeah,
have
but it's coming
abandoned
from him.
morals.
It'd
I
be
mean,
like
that's
Mike-
basically what he's saying is we've abandoned morals, and
Mhm.
once you abandon religious morals, then
You get
just start
ghosted.
self-worship.
But it's like
Oh,
Mike
or that-
Zero
He
saying
hasn't gotten
something
to the
that's
ghost
true.
part yet.
Just because Mike Zero says something that turns out to be true doesn't mean you should believe everything else
Well,
he says.
we-
No,
I
I
don't think we've
don't.
had a
I'm just
paranormal
saying
pandemic.
he's making the same point some of us have made.
Satan
So-
to be a Satanist. Okay.
Wait,
let's get
hold on.
this
Sorry.
misnomer vibrations that leads to demonic. You don't have to worship Satan to be a Satanist.
I feel as though,
It's in the title.
yeah, a key tenet of
Kinda
Satanists
how it
would be.
worked.
I get what he's saying.
You don't really have to follow Christ to be a Christian.
Okay.
No,
let's get
what he's
this
saying
that
is the
Yeah, I know what he's
the
saying.
Church of Satan is do as thy will, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
he's saying. Everybody is kind of abandoning that and doing as they will.
Right, they look at Satan as a symbol, not actually something to be worshipped, whatever, blah, blah,
I will
blah.
go along with
Yeah.
him being a completely crazy, but he's not making points at this point as far as the ghost hunting crap.
This reminds me so much of when
That
I
are
had y'all
not
watch
That
when
wrong.
when I had y'all watch Roadhouse, the new one, and about 30 minutes in, you're like, this is actually pretty good. I'm like, fuck, was I wrong?
Dude, we
No, I'm
Catholics worship Catholics.
I'm just saying, even crazy people can make points that are.
That's what I'm saying too. Like, I'm just waiting on that
Misnomer out of the
second
way.
act.
Once you align
When's
yourself with
that shoe gonna
vibration,
drop? And
you
everyone's
start-
like, "Oh yeah, he's crazy."
Pause. Here's the difference, though. We made those points because we thought them up. He made that point, then said it was a point that he thought up, and no one else had thought about it. And there's a fucking paranormal pandemic coming as a result of the point that he came up with himself.
I get it.
Agreed.
I'm just going to not dogpile on a guy who's making a point that we've made, even
Oh,
though
I
later
will.
we
I
know
will.
he's going to go
I-
completely fucking crazy.
I have never talked about
Going?
vibrations. Yes, I think everything exists on the as a frequency. Here's the sound of kill and twister.
In your thoughts and your reality, and you start aligning yourself with the demonic vibration. And when we get into
You know, he kind of
politics,
reminds me of
I'm
listening to
sorry,
interviews with Terrence Howard.
Adam Schiff.
if you
He
don't
looks like a
believe
turkey.
that a lot of politicians are into Satanism, you are being very blind. I investigated a few years ago the Longwood Manor.
Uh-huh.
I
And what's interesting is
investigated,
everybody.
and I worked with a
Wait.
group called QAnon, and we came to a lot of important conclusions.
Politicians
But
are
how
Wait,
long
wait.
did you talk to the ghosts in Longwood Manor?
Shredder
That
really
the,
wanted to see the episode on Longwood.
110-minute
Satanism?
conversation? 115?
I don't
You
know.
are being very blind. I investigated a few years ago the Longwood Manor.
Uh-huh.
And what's interesting is everybody in the town that he helped build, he was honored as this guy that was very prestigious. But you start pulling back the layers and you see that
Wait, can somebody be prestigious?
he
Say
was
what?
into Satanism. He was into child sacrifice. He was into all these weird and
Okay,
was
but
Hillary.
how are you equating this one guy at this one town to politicians in general?
And when
Yeah.
you're showing his boiler room.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where he's going with this.
Pizzagate,
The stuff
obviously.
that was
Oh,
in his
yeah.
house was nasty. You know, our cameraman got pricked on the
Actually,
arm.
pause.
Wait, the stuff in the
If
house
you
was.
use his flow chart, this all makes sense.
Hold on. He's like, man, and in the house, oh, it got nasty. Our cameraman was pricked on the arm. So nasty.
Alan got sick. And then I caught this EVP in the basement of something that I have no
What the EVP is that the obvious 3? No, what's it called?
No, it's Ethan Van Pryzer.
Electronic
idea what to
voice
call it
phenomenon.
or label
Thank
it except for being a gremlin-like thing in nature.
A what? A grumman? I don't know what that means.
Gremlin.
It
Gremlin is
sounded like he
probably what
said
it meant to me.
gremlin, but
Oh, okay.
it says grumman.
Wait, that was it?
Yeah.
So somebody got pricked on the arm, somebody started feeling sick, and there was this.
Nature.
Dude, that sounds like jeans with a metal button in a dryer.
I'm more
remember
convinced. Go.
Remember those little things that you would put on a table or whatever? It was like a suction cup thing, and it would pop up in the air.
Yep.
Poppers.
Yeah.
That is exactly what this is.
Label
But
it,
I mean,
except for
the
being
video from when the court case with Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath, where they played it backwards and it said get the gun, shoot, 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 shoot. That
Mhm.
was more convincing than that.
a
That is a
gremlin-like thing
reference
in nature.
I do not know.
You know, I feel like this guy talks a lot of shit about other
Now,
ghost
Rudy-
hunters, and he's basically playing video that looks exactly like
Whoa,
other
you can
ghost
see
hunters.
Baphomet in this pause. Look at his teeth.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
He's a demon.
Mm-hmm.
There's this
Oh,
thing called
you're
the
right.
5 poisons, and those are anger, craving, delusion, pride, and jealousy. Because
Oh, he went with 5 instead of 4.
I mean, I feel like jealousy and pride and craving and anger, those are all neutral in a way. You know what I mean? They can all be used for a positive gain.
Right, but now he's gonna give us Buddhist 2.0, where he came up he 8 things because 5 is not enough. He came up with 8.
I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah, but
overlap with the 7 deadly sins. I mean, this is
Yeah.
5 of them.
These
Wrath.
things, it's very
Gluttony.
hard to break free
I bet he
from
wants
that
to fill me from
mindset
the
and start
inside.
to travel upward.
Brahma's
into the
waiting
the
for
higher
Dallas,
vibrations
it's
that
fine.
you
Like an
want.
animal.
You know, there's so much footage out there on YouTube now of people just in their own minds, they think they're doing the right thing because in their twisted and warped way, they are. It's just they're grounding themselves in these
Where does
5
he talk
poisons.
to ghosts?
They're out of touch. They don't care what you say.
Yeah.
Even if
Hey,
you
pause for a
protest
second.
against them, they're like,
Does anybody think it's not very self-aware for him to be talking about people going on YouTube and just saying these things,
Right.
and pretending they're grounded in their own fake reality.
I mean, at this point, he's Alex Jones, but he doesn't have folk songs written about him, and he hasn't been sued.
Let them eat cake. No, this is going to end very badly. And if you think things are bad now, just wait until these people start dying. What are they going to do?
Oh man, you think they're bad
really
now?
jumped
Wait
right
until they
there.
don't exist. Then you're really gonna see their power.
God, these
Yeah.
things are getting woke ghosts.
Because it's the
Oh
paranormal
my
pandemic.
god, DEI is fucking up death now.
I went to this place and I thought it would be haunted, but it was apparently haunted by the wrong groups. So we're waiting for the
Who's
right
the
ghost.
majority? Is it the green ghosts or the blue ghosts?
If the EPA comes in and flips a switch and you start hearing, please, please, do you believe in magic? You're going to be in trouble.
No, hold on. Yeah, okay.
Light.
Screw you,
and they're
man.
like, wait a minute, I didn't live a very good life. I'm not going through that white light to heaven, hell.
Wait.
The white light,
Hold on.
people start dying. What are they going to
Well,
do
yeah.
when
Wait,
they see
what?
white light?
I'm not going through that white light to either heaven or hell because
And they're like, wait a
people will
minute, I
start
didn't
dying.
live a very good life. I'm not going through that white light to heaven, hell, wherever, because I didn't live justly.
Yeah, man, stay away from
Wait,
the
that's
light.
an option?
I didn't think
because
that
of
when
the insulation in the attics.
I feel
No,
like
we-
when
I got it. We got the joke. I don't know why Matt didn't get the joke, but we got the joke.
Mad,
Watched
help me out.
Ghostbusters the other day.
Is that how the rapture works? There's a C, like I can choose to kind of go up or stay
Well,
down.
Yeah,
you
you
get 3 doors.
basically you have to check yes or check no, and then pass it back to them.
Did you have to RSVP?
No, it's like a George Strait song. You gotta check yes or no.
Wasn't there a TV show about a guy who didn't go to heaven and then like the demons were chasing him, so he had to like help a whole bunch of people before he could go to heaven? He was like a
Quantum
pirate or
Leap?
something before he died.
Yes,
Leap?
that was a
Pirate?
Disney
Me and-
Channel.
Me and Mad went to the same place. We both said Quantum Leap.
I was like, I don't think that's what it was about. Which makes sense because you weren't talking about that show.
But Lil Ted knows what I was talking about.
Yeah, it was a 1990s show on Disney. That's Disney Presents weekly thing. Yeah.
No,
I just remember he was like a pirate or something, and then he had to like help people before he could go to heaven.
Was that the one with Michael Landon?
Yeah, and if he didn't help people
No,
fast
that-
enough, then like demons
No,
would come after
that-
him, and they looked like little beholders.
No, that was you're all right. Brahma is thinking of the
Something Angels.
No, of Highway to Heaven.
Highway to Heaven. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one that I'm gonna find the. You guys keep going. I'm gonna get the title because I know what to
They're
look
gonna
for.
We're gonna find that
Chad will be
joke
quiet
and
for a
create more
while.
misery for people on this. I didn't live justly. They're going to stay earthbound and create more misery for people on this planet.
Wait, so one, I love how he already knows why they are deciding not to go is to cause more misery rather than try to earn a just afterlife.
Yeah, fuck
You know what I
that.
mean? If I die and I'm looking at the white light and there's a option to go through it or not, and I'm like, oh, I'm worried I'm not gonna pass, to get into heaven. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be a even bigger asshole as a ghost.
Yeah.
What?
And just continue to manifest into, these creatures. And I think
What?
I'm gonna be meta world peace.
Do you not see what is on? Is Gollum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
see that because a lot of
wasn't a
these
ghost?
demonic forces that are on our planet now, when people say they see gray aliens and things like that, a lot of them are actually humans that have twisted themselves in the afterlife, and that is their outward appearance.
Where do
There
they
it
get the
is.
UFOs from, though? Is that part of the afterlife? Is there some type of Costco or
What?
somewhere where
Like
you can
the
purchase
store?
things? Yeah, but in the afterlife where they sell ships for you to get around, and then us dum-dums are like aliens. He's like, no, dum-dum. That's just a twisted human in the afterlife that decided not to go through the light because he didn't know if he lived a just enough life, and now he's back here to cause more misery. Dummy.
they turn into these gaunt-looking gray-like figures because that is the reflection of their mind thoughts. So it gets
Their mind thoughts. Yo, so try to like that
So
one,
is
huh?
that like the mental version of talk words?
Right.
projected outward. Saw a great episode of Ghost Adventures a few weeks ago. And
Wasn't then in the video we saw, it was like they keep doing the same shit in 2008?
in the window, you can see this gray-like figure stalking in the background.
Okay, dum-dum. It's gray because it's in black and white.
I saw this, my jaw dropped. I'm like, that is exactly what I've been talking
A
about in my
person
lectures for the
walking
last
past
few
a freaking window?
Yeah, but a super tall one, and he was gray
I mean,
because they had it in night vision.
in front of it.
By the way, I love the captions here of this. I'll drop my dad eggs.
my lectures for the last few years. These are the demonic type creatures that humans can turn into. Okay, so now here we have reason number
Oh,
2,
fuck, I
and
forgot.
that is materialism is overtaking spiritual growth. Now, this is a big one I'm sure you can see everywhere, especially online. I mean, just look at Twitter. People who have the most followers are the most famous and pushing
That's not true.
materialism in your face constantly. It's like, oh, look at my Rolls Royce, look at my bling, look at my big mansion and things like that.
Look at my bling.
Yeah, but that's
use that
not,
word?
that's
Everybody
not
thought
really
that I want a bling bling.
overtaking.
He's hit.
As a matter of fact, that's
Leave him
becoming
alone.
somewhat unpopular.
It
There's a lot
absolutely
more-
is.
Yeah,
You're
you
right,
say
it's a
you
lot
got a
more-
guest house and you get made fun of.
Yeah, like I think like, there's a pendulum swing back toward a more Spartan lifestyle.
But again, this was 4 years ago, and
people flock to it. It's scary. And this is going to lead to the downfall. Now, maybe not for the reasons you think, but see what happens is once you die, you have to leave all that stuff behind. But
Oh, why is that?
Oh, well, thanks.
What?
I've been curious
Why
about
is
this
that?
for the longest time. Like, do I get to take my shit with me? Can I take my PC, my Xbox?
Yeah, so you can move into your ghost house.
Yeah, well, apparently you can't do that. I just learned it for the first time.
we're trained to be so
What are you gonna do?
materialistic in
You're
the
gonna hate being a
society.
ghost.
I mean, I'm probably just going to stick around and cause misery for everybody, Brahma.
Yeah.
How are you going to let go of these?
Live in the shower wall.
And a lot of the
Yeah.
spirits
Just
that I
knocking.
talk to in the
Everybody
afterlife
named you, not
and
me.
interact with, they're here because of unfinished business.
All right, I
or
found the
they're
show. It's the
clinging or they're
100
craving.
Lives of Black Jack Savage. There you
I
go.
would haunt people.
That does not sound familiar in
What the
even
hell are
the
you talking
slightest
about?
sense.
I put the link in the private chat for you. There you go.
To something. That is why I call these things hungry spirits, because they can't.
Wait, hold on. I thought you said that they stick around because they don't think they're going to get into heaven. Now you're saying that they have
Can't let go. They can't move on. And if you're latching on to
They're
things like
insatiable.
money and prized
You know,
possessions,
so like residual.
and, your Rolls Royce, how are you going to move on? We have problems now in our
Well, you can't take it with you though. It's not as if you're physically holding on to it. Like, no, you're not
Yeah,
going
but
to
they're
take me,
mad.
Ghost World. Not
They're
without my
like-
car.
Give
Well,
me
if
my
they slit the
shit.
throat of the car at the same time that you're being buried, the car will go with you.
Oh, or we're all on a boat that's
Really?
on fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, like a Viking. That's what I want to do.
You want to get burned on a boat with your car?
I can't
Well,
wait
not-
to shoot a
Not with
flaming
a
arrow
car.
at
Yeah,
your.
That was
but
so
in
mean.
the old way.
What?
Yeah.
where if you go to an
Yeah, that's
estate
the
sale,
part I
and pick
remember.
out-
Jackson is is terrific as the hip 300-year-old ghost who has to redeem himself by saving 100 lives, or he will be sent to hell.
Who
I
came
told
up
you
with
I found the show,
number?
right?
I don't know who
Doesn't
came
seem
up with
like
the number, but
the show that anybody's thinking about.
that was the show I thought of when they were talking about this shit. I don't know
No,
why.
Brahma already told you that's not the show you were thinking of. It doesn't sound anything like it.
Not at all.
I forgot. If Brahma wants my opinion, he'll give it to me. That's right.
Exactly.
Sorry, Massa. Sorry.
an
Say it
old
ain't
piece of
so,
furniture, and you're
Weezer.
like,
I
"Hey,
just
I'm gonna
want to
bring this into
confirm,
my
Slender,
house."
that I found the
You
show
could
you
be
asked
haunted
to find.
Yes, you did.
All right,
That is
cool.
the show.
over that piece of furniture. And this is stuff.
Hold
you know,
on.
50
Is he saying you could get haunted just because you like this old chair?
Yeah. Conjuring taught us that.
estate sale and pick out an old piece of furniture.
Yeah,
and
but
you're like, "Hey, I'm
Annabelle
gonna
was
bring
way
this into my
creepier
house."
than a chair.
You
Yeah.
could be haunted over that piece of furniture.
By the way,
so don't
well,
buy
maybe
antiques.
maybe you should just repair it. See how in disrepair it
Right?
is. You know, fix the bottom.
And this is stuff, you know,
Could've
50
got
years
somebody's
ago.
shit.
Fast forward to now, what's going to happen when this current generation dies off and they don't know how
If
to
you buy a
let
chair
go
in that
of all the
condition, you
things
deserve
that
to be
they're
haunted.
materialistically attached to?
so does he think that this generation is somehow specifically more attached to materialists?
I mean, I feel like the boomers are going to be clinging to things with their cold dead hands way more
Right.
than a lot
Like
of
really
their
like
wealth?
their antique chairs.
The most
Yeah.
haunted place on earth is that dump where all the ET games went.
True.
Just a bunch of ghosts
It's gonna
hanging
be-
out in the middle of a landfill somewhere.
Trying to
Let
get
me
out of this
play.
pit.
Let me
Like-
play.
God, I cannot get him out of this pit.
Very problematic.
He's stuck.
And of course, you start becoming.
Boosh is
what I
right.
like
That
to
is the
call
chair
a
that
stuck
James
spirit.
Bond got
There's
his
two types
Nord
of stuck
smashed in.
What?
Remember
Wait,
in
I thought he was
in-
still talking about the hungry.
Yeah, I thought he
spirits
was.
that I've come up with psychologically.
Wait, hold on. What did he come up with psychologically?
I don't know, but when you say the
And of course,
spirits
you
that
start
I've
be-
come up with, it sounds almost
Mind
like you're
thoughts.
making this shit up.
One may think that, but you're dumb.
Becoming what I like to call a stuck spirit. You know, there's two types of stuck spirits that I've come up with psychologically. But the one I'm
That doesn't mean anything.
He came up with it with his mind thoughts. Leave him alone.
And they talk to you when you're alone.
talking about is the ones, the
at
spirits
this
that
point,
feel
Haley Joe
psychologically
Osment, the actor, not like the character from the movie, but just the actor, is more authoritative on ghosts
Yeah,
than this dude.
He's using
So he got really
psychologically. He's using psychological like people use projection, like, oh, they're just projecting. You know those people that learned that word and they just
stuck
constantly are
because they
using it.
can't let go. They can't move on. They're in the stages of
Well,
denial.
he did
because-
research everything.
They're in the stages of denial. Again, they're
Stages of grief, at which, of
just
which
can't
denial is one.
let go, so they remain earthbound until they do.
What happens then? What do you mean they're earthbound until they do let go? Okay, what happens then?
Then they go into the white light.
All right, so the very last reason that's going to lead to this paranormal pandemic
Boy.
is that there is a growing fear and ignorance of the afterlife. Now, this is critical.
Wait, but
I
but
mean,
didn't he also say everyone is abandoning religion?
I
Yes.
think those don't necessarily disagree with each other.
Maybe.
The atheists don't believe in an afterlife.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly,
back
so
in
they
the old
abandon it.
days, our ancestors knew how to deal with the spirit world.
They did not in a healthy way
I mean,
whatsoever.
are you trying to say that drilling a hole in someone's head to let out the evil spirits was not an accurate and good way to do it?
I will
Or-
be buried with all of my servants. Thank you very much.
don't go beyond there.
Oh, that some bitch sneezed. He better have gotten all those demons out.
The ground is sour.
Bless you.
Dude, it used to be back in the old day, if your girlfriend died, you just had to go down there and tell Hades you were taking her back.
Yeah.
And as long as she didn't look behind her,
No, it was you look behind you. Yeah.
Oh, no, don't you don't want to go there. You don't want to bury them now.
Sometimes they
the
come
ground
back
soil
wrong.
Is sour.
They're in tune with
They'll
it.
come
And
back
you know
wrong.
They actually had picnics at cemeteries back
Herman
then.
Munster was the best fake Maine accent in the
Then
movie.
we don't do that now. We don't want
Well, no shit, because it's weird as fuck.
yeah, it's kind of creepy.
anything
have
to
a
do
pet
with
cemetery.
cemeteries. We find ourselves staying.
You what?
Wait, what?
We have a pet cemetery. My family's land.
Wait. Wait.
We're all of a
Matt,
certain
are you
age.
aware of this?
I don't know who this we is. Are you
Did
talking
you
about
know-
your parents?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's probably filled with peacocks.
The
Turtles.
royal
No.
we-
It's filled with turtles.
We're all
No.
of a certain age. Did any of you ever play Ghost in the Graveyard?
What
Yeah.
does that even
What?
mean?
What the fuck?
It's like hide and seek, but it occurs in a cemetery.
Yeah.
So
I've
it's
done
just
one.
hide and seek.
Yeah, but it was
No.
adding the layer of creepiness by being in a graveyard.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
Especially if you played it at night.
Yeah.
Oh, you,
What's wrong with with y'all.
Always at night.
You're the
Yeah.
one who has a pet cemetery. That's weird.
Yeah, because animals die. We're in the country. What the fuck you want?
Hold on, because animals die with your family at a prolific
You
rate
live
to
in
the
a
point.
state.
Then they were in the
All
country.
animals die.
Animals only die in the country.
I've watched Clarkson's Farm. Normally, farm people in the country ship off their animals to be butchered when they're dead.
No.
They,
No,
Chad,
not
have you
dogs.
ever been to Oklahoma or Texas? Every 10 miles on the highway, it's like cemetery, 1 mile off. Another
Yeah.
10 miles you go on the highway, cemetery, 1 mile away.
but those are people cemeteries, right?
Yeah.
She was talking about a pet
Yeah,
cemetery.
pet cemeteries are different.
Yeah, that's in
Also-
your backyard.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Away
I
from
just
these
don't
things.
understand how your family is killing pets at such a prolific rate.
They're
You need
not.
a pet
They
cemetery.
die.
Like
They
I've
got
had,
a lot of them.
like our
Killing them.
the dog I had is,
dying.
we've had in our house dogs. They live to like 15, 16 years old.
Oh yeah, they
yeah,
they
but
definitely have their
still.
18-year-old dogs, and then the youngest one.
things. And another thing that
Shred is
goes
like,
along
I
with
live in
this
an
is
apartment. We've
once
got
somebody-
100 square feet of yard, and everywhere I stick in the spade, I hit a
Okay.
skull.
In her defense, yes, the cactus has died, and the second cactus died, but we have not lost a single pet since we've
How
been
do
here.
you how do you
Oh,
kill a
'cause we don't
cactus?
get
Aren't those
any.
like they don't even need water, but once every
They
3
live like
months?
250 years.
Well, it's doable. I did it. So
That's actually I'm actually
Nice.
impressed that you managed to kill a cactus.
I have
She
another
should.
one
Two
alive.
Two
different
different
Yeah.
kinds.
What the
Two different
problem
kinds of
is.
cactus.
The
I hate
person
that.
at the store. This is the hardiest thing. How much effort does it take? No effort.
No,
you don't have to
I-
do anything. You just remember. You just water it like once a year.
I kept the first one alive. That was supposed to be more
For a
difficult.
few
The
months.
starfruit. Yeah, I kept that one alive for a long time.
Shred
In
is
How long-
comparison to
What-
the cactus.
Okay. By comparison to the first thing you killed isn't a long time. It just might be longer than what the other one lasted.
Define the first thing.
Like the
Shred is like, I ate the cactus with some Chianti and some fava beans.
Matt, are you? Do you sleep in a separate room and lock your door? You might need
Absolutely.
to. Because Shreda's like a couple. She's very smart and plans things out. This is a Gone Girl situation.
Yeah,
she's
how-
making.
I mean, think about it. Not only am I fucking up in the dreams, well, I'm not, but she knows that I'm going to fuck up in the dreams, so she's still mad at me. Yeah, there's too many.
Oh my God,
factors.
Matt! Your trip to Dallas is where she makes the Gone Girl break for it, and she's gonna somehow frame you and Brahma for doing it.
Shredda looks at the cactus, turns a gallon of water upside down, sticks a straw into it, into the sand, and says, "You're green. You need this." And then the cactus is sitting there
Actually did
screaming.
drown it. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that I overwatered.
The cactus is sitting there screaming, "I'm drowning! I'm drowning!
Shredda was.
What are you doing?"
Shredda used enhanced interrogation techniques on the cactus.
She waterboarded a
She
cactus.
waterboarded.
I can't say that she did not.
She's like, "You want some bacon with that?"
She's like, "Hey, Mad, is 3 gallons too much for one day for a cactus?"
Press play.
Usually stick around in places that they're familiar with, houses that they grew up in.
Oh, God.
And back in the old
All right, what's up?
Has the cactus ghost been?
Oh God. I honestly just hope she's not attached to the cactus when she dies.
Did your cameraman get tricked?
Oh, is that going to be what Shredda has the attachments to?
Shredda gets to the afterlife and she's like, "Oh, sweet, I got the Final Fantasy VIII summon of Cactuar. It's got 1,000 needles."
No one knows. Just go.
Yeah, that was.
Move on.
What?
That's gaming.
That's
Oh.
practically anime adjacent at this point.
That's gaming.
Oh,
Screw
sorry.
you,
Is it on
Slender.
mobile?
It's on mobile.
I'm sure it is at this point.
Shredder's
You just
gonna
don't
to
get
the-
energy.
Shredder's gonna get to the afterlife. It'll be perfect and beautiful, but she won't have a mobile phone with games on it. So she'll come back to haunt Mad so she can get.
So
That's the one she killed?
Yep.
But
Well, the
that's
first
the one that I
one,
kept
yes.
alive. So like, yeah. we
Okay.
did That was yeah.
How long did it stay alive?
I love the articulating of, because Braun was like, oh, that's when she killed. She goes, that's when I kept alive for a certain amount of time before I died.
That was the one that wouldn't behave though, so she took it out to the gravel pit and shot it.
I think we established they lived 250 years, and she said that's the one I kept alive.
Hey, Matt, she completely redefined. Like, this is the perfect defense now if someone's accused of murder. I didn't murder them. I just kept them alive for a different amount of time than I kept the other things alive.
That's
It's like,
perfect.
no,
Yeah.
look, I really tried, and
She really
the
did.
only reason it died was
Are you
because it
sure
was
that the
getting
really
too
trying isn't why it
big.
died?
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say? It got too big.
Too big?
It got too big, and I was trying to transfer it into a new pot. And
I'll love it, and I'll
know.
By the way,
I
yes,
didn't
when
know
she,
that
I went
there's,
into
like,
the
other
room
stuff that you have to do.
and she had cut it into pieces.
No, because you're trying to.
How do you transfer it? I
prune it.
mutilate it and then I put all the pieces in the ground. Isn't that
No,
how
because
everybody
part
does
of
it?
was getting what is it? Clarisis? Where it stops.
I'm not an
I'm
herbologist.
not a cactusologist.
That sounds like an awful lot of science for murdering a cactus.
But remember, Chad, there's a difference between dying, murdering, and killing in her world.
That's true. She's like, I've kept this alive long enough. I'm tired of it. I need to replant it. And
Yeah, she definitely, it was definitely a beautiful oblivion.
The spirit of that cactus is hungry and destructive.
Well,
do you
and
think you
on
can
that
get
note-
what's his name to come by and do an emotional behavioral analysis for your cactus spirit?
I want to know.
Well, and with that, oh boy, I'm gonna have to go back to that guy some other time.
Is it
I'm hoping to find one where he says something.
Yeah.
Good luck.
You know,
As long as you don't go back to the female comedian, we'll be fine.
Oh, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me about her.
Let's do it.
What's wrong? What?
That's it. Anybody got anything to promote?
Why are you yawning?
Bourbon and boarding tomorrow night.
Why are you calling shit out? Science
This
hasn't
murderer.
even proven why we do it, so don't worry about it. That's true. By the way, you know dogs actually when they see their human yawn, they yawn out of empathy. That's a real thing.
Cool.
Cool. I mean, no reason to even pretend to have something to say, everybody. So that's how I know it's time to end it. Chad, have a great night. All the panelists, fuck off. You guys suck.
Listen now, Mr. Kansas Law Dog. Law don't go around here. Savvy?
Law dog.
Law around here.
Nope. And Imp, you're fired.
Nasty law doggy.
Temporarily, at least for a week. Think of it more of a suspension.
You muted me, you son of a...
Yeah, I muted you. I mean, no, I did. That was probably one of the producers.
I may have muted him.
Great.
Well,
Now,
bye.
did nobody hit end?